I'm super excited.
And now Saba gets why I was a little miffed when she was like, yeah, I kind of just want to play it on my own, because I'm like, I want to record these reactions, motherfucker.
Well, shit, but then at the same time, you know, if I hadn't done it by myself, right, it would have been different.
I mean,
right?
sure,
I
I would have
literally
muted.
been-
I would have muted myself. I'm planning on doing the same thing for Colin.
What, muting yourself?
More or less, just like if he gets lost or doesn't know exactly where he needs to go per se, like if he's clearly just wandering around aimlessly for too long, because the idea is that this Sunday we are finishing Journey, like the entire, like we'll start to finish, be done Journey.
Right, which is doable.
Which is doable unless Colin gets lost or he spends too much time looking for collectibles, you know, stuff like that.
I think the game design by itself, and especially if there's a
Come here,
companion
motherfucker.
there, will probably help push it along.
Oh my god, I can't remember. Oh, okay.
My gosh. Woof. I don't
There we
really know
go.
what to say right now.
Saba is so... Boom! Oh, my first punch and it's an excellent.
Yeah, since I finished it, yeah, I actually can't wait to see what happens there because especially since my scenario apparently is more unique. So I'm like, I kind of want to see how it's like different for him and like what ends up happening.
I forget when I think Zach showed it to Grant and we watched him play it. Would you?
I showed it to Janine too, I think, right?
With Janine as well. Do you remember if they had companions?
Grant had a companion, yeah.
And then Janine had.
I don't remember if Janine did. She was too far away. Yeah.
It's either none or two. It's not just one. Because I feel like one of you had two companions.
Yeah.
Because something happened halfway through.
What? No! So yeah, Saba. Journey. Literally my favorite game of all time.
Man, it was a very good experience. I did get freaking like tense at certain points though because
Yes, that's
man oh man.
that's what a good game should do.
But like anxiety. Normally
Yes.
I don't like feeling that. But I will make an exception for this.
The whole point of, like, because I'm pretty sure I know which sections you're, like, referring to, and it's like, oh, this gave me anxiety, and it's like, yeah. But it's anxiety followed by immense relief or exhaustion, so...
Okay, well, I'm also gonna make a point that I was a bit deceived by the thing, because, like, as soon as I, made, like, a little noise, the companion also, like, made the same noise. So there was a reason why I was also deceived by this, Zach, because a lot of stuff happened in tandem.
You were deceived because you are a fool.
Well,
no, I'm
no,
just
because
kidding.
I guess-
I'm kidding.
But I guess it's because because I know how, like, normal AI kind of works half the time, right? So I guess it just clicked all the boxes for me where I was just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is an AI.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, because I says to Lawrence that I've been watching Rasputin videos. Rasputin. And he had one where his wife played, what'd you calls it, Fortnite for the first time. And it was that thing where Fortnite puts bots in early games, like new accounts, so that way you feel good about yourself. And he was like, well, I don't know how many of these were actually players then, because they all seem kind of funny. But that being said, to an outside observer, my wife probably looked like an AI too. And he then cuts to, like, third-person perspectives of, like, her just, like, walking around all weird and shooting walls for no reason. And it's like, man, I love it. It's really funny. His videos are great.
Yeah, I didn't realize that all those videos that I've seen, a lot of it is from him.
It's just him again and again and again and again, yeah. Did I get him? I didn't.
Man, today's been overwhelming to say the least.
Yeah,
Pretty overwhelming, but yeah.
Saba had some stuff with her sister and stuff like that, so it's just like Saba's been having a real day. And then Wednesday was pretty intense. Not that today wasn't, but
Oh yeah, I also woke up at like 6, Lawrence, and I have not taken a nap. So, I'm running high off of fumes. But I'm
running
not
high off of fumes.
There's a specific
That's the
reason.
phrase.
I am. Remember, Zach, I'm still baffled. Okay.
Is he dead?
I'm
He is, thank
reeling.
God. Saba is still reeling.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I
it's
am.
been
I am
a solid
still
15 minutes since I told her, and she's still reeling.
No, it's funny because it was just an offhanded comment. So not only did Zach say it so nonchalantly, it like hit me in the face what he was actually saying, and I was like, "What?"
And then Saba says that she got all she started feeling really like anxious and shy, being like, "Oh well, I was playing with a person."
And I was like,
so
"Oh
funny.
no!"
Get over here, bitch.
Oh,
There you go.
I feel embarrassed now.
You should. You probably ruined that guy's game. No, I'm just kidding. All right, fire hot drumstick. Let's go. Let's go.
Honestly, I feel like we should actually be able to finish the game and have time left over for Sunday.
If we have time left over, we'll probably save it for. We'll probably use it for some discussion time, obviously, because there's a lot to talk about in regards to Journey. And then we'll probably just end the stream early. We very rarely get to do that. And not that I don't want to be doing more stuff. It's just, it's nice sometimes to have a little break.
Huh? Lawrence, what did you say?
Excuse me.
Okay, good, thank you.
I burped.
Yeah, I just didn't hear it.
Saba's on your case, motherfucker. Saba knows who you are and what you do.
Unfortunately, I mean, maybe I can figure out where you live. Actually, don't put it past me.
Whoop! Can you get hit by that as it flies by, do you think?
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Alright, ready? And then I'm gonna float. Oh, you can't move while it's moving. Okay, that makes sense, actually. There you go.
Okay, let's talk about something else so I can distract myself from still reeling.
So I spent a small portion of the day playing the Monster Hunter demo for the new game. It is unbelievably good. They have clearly taken a lot of the lessons from Monster Hunter World and done some really good changes based on that. Is it gonna come back? No. It's really interesting because one of the things, so the game before Monster Hunter World was Monster Hunter Generations, right? And the idea behind Generations was that it basically took all the mechanics from Monster Hunter 1, 2, 3, and 4 and put them in a single package, so that way like players could experience like all that Monster Hunter had to offer. And that was a great game, but it was old and janky because it basically just used a bunch of assets from like the GameCube. You know what I mean? And that was on the Nintendo Switch, so think about that. But anyway, so when Monster Hunter World came out, it was like, oh, hell yeah. But one of the things that didn't make it over from World was one of the most fan favorite mechanics of all time, which was weapon arts. The idea being that your favorite weapon, you could customize it with one of 4 special abilities that would augment your playstyle, and each one of them would do some crazy shit. Like longsword is basically like just crazy ass anime samurai style shit, and my favorite weapon art for the longsword was straight up just a dodge roll that made you immune, which is a big ass deal in Monster Hunter games because that's just like something you don't have normally. And so, yeah, that was really intense. But anyway, so in Monster Hunter Rise, they sort of brought back weapon arts, but not really. They're called silk bind attacks, because that's like the big mechanic behind this game, the new gimmick that they're adding. What are you doing? Oh, that's like the new mechanic that they're introducing into this game. And it's good. Like, it's a lot of fun. The demo doesn't necessarily have all of the silk bind attacks in it, but it's still a lot of fun and a lot of mastery can be expressed. Mastery that I don't have. So, shit! Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh, shit, I'm fucked.
Well, I gotta say, from the images, it does look very good.
I was streaming it a little bit before we started stream, because, alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna take this then. Excuse me. I was streaming it a little bit before stream, just like to the Discord, and, man, I forget just how many fucking buttons there are in that game, because there's X and there's A, which is already very weird, because when you compare it to, like, PS4, it was triangle and circle, which are the same positions, but I'm used to, like, seeing triangle, circle on the screen when it comes to, like, instructions. So there's triangle, triangle plus circle, which means you have to press them at the same time. Then you have hold ZL, which is essentially like L2. Then all of those button combinations again. So that's 6 button combinations already. Then you have hold R2, essentially. You get another 3. And then double that because you have all of those buttons with your weapon sheathed or unsheathed. And it's like, dude, I just want to hit monsters in the face. And this is fun, like it's a really good time, but holy shit does my head hurt after like I had to like I felt like I had to do fucking homework to play this demo because it's like, oh man, I don't remember how to do anything.
Sounds like quite a little bit of finger yoga.
Yeah, well, it's mostly just the thumb. Because I've never learned to do the, like, Xbox Live thing of, like, index finger on R1, L1, and then middle finger on R2, L2, while also pressing buttons. I don't do that. I usually just use my index fingers and just move them back and forth. And this game is like, nah, get good. And I'm like,
Get good.
this isn't Dark Souls. I don't want to get good.
There's a dodge button. What is Dark Souls?
There we go. Got it.
Been it the whole time.
Monster Hunter is just Dark Souls. There's that, and then and the game doesn't look as good as World, obviously. Anybody who expected it to look as good or better than World doesn't understand how technology works. What is this? Is this Lawrence? Lawrence is posting something.
Sala has been talking about the game.
Luckily, I didn't see someone in a white robe, so I wasn't feeling that. Dude, don't put me in that mindset again. I'll just start being dumbfounded again.
Again. No, I'm gonna die! Oh my god. He died from his sickness, thank Christ. Take that audio. Use it forever.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a topic. I can up.
Excuse you, I wasn't done with Monster Hunter.
Okay, fine. Finish, sir.
Well, now I'm done, because clearly no one wants to talk about it, so I'm done.
It's okay, Lawrence. You can just tell him to continue talking.
You may continue talking.
No, I'm done. It's Saba turn. It's Saba turn. It's Saba turn now. Saba go. Saba turn.
Oh my god. No. Well, Lawrence, I was just gonna update you on
Update him on what, Saba?
on the
Oh, I'm
project.
sorry. Is it annoying when somebody interrupts your story? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna start reeling again from something else this time.
Anywho, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, I was just gonna update you on the project. I've finished like an overall GDD for it. I've started doing mood boards and I've started doing the character GDD.
Alright, now,
Yep.
my question to you. What's a GDD?
Game design document.
Uh,
It's like a basic GDD is just like an overview of like what the game is and what the mechanics will be. An in-depth GDD will probably not be necessary for this project, and then the character GDD will just be Saba's way of describing to you what she wants the characters to be, essentially.
to be mechanically or visually?
Visually.
Also narratively.
Also narratively, but that's not really your purview,
It's-
obviously.
Yeah, but it's like character sheets also help in with like physical attributes and stuff.
That's a lot of acronyms.
That's a lot of acronyms, says the guy who works with Photoshop.
Are there acronyms in Photoshop?
Yeah, file extensions, and when you hover over the tools and stuff, they all have like shortened names. You know, in retrospect, it's not necessarily the best comparison, but either way, shut up.
But I'm wondering how much farther I can get with my mood boards because I'm almost at like an impasse where I literally cannot find what I'm trying to look for. So.
Well, that's your fault, isn't it?
I know I'm not imaginative enough to Google things.
I mean, that's also kind of one of the things with the artist is that you don't. Well, I mean, Lawrence can speak for himself, obviously, but at least in my experience, you don't necessarily want to just give the artist like exact instructions of like, oh, this is exactly what I want. You should give artists like room to have their own creative freedom.
No, yeah, totally. I totally get that. It's just in my mind, right? I have like
In my mind.
a
Who are you,
specific
me?
image, not that it's like it's something I need to have, but like a specific like scenario. Let's say like snow is falling on like a cobblestone street with like a lamp, like just something that basic I can't find. In, like,
Then it sounds like you're bad at Google.
Yeah, I'm bad at Google. I was trying for too long, and apparently my words did not work.
Oh shit! Was I supposed to remember what the combination for this was?
I'm sorry, Zach. I can't help you here.
I mean, it has been literal weeks since the last time we did this.
Are you sure not months?
Not months. It's probably been over a month.
I was also gonna tell you something else, Zach.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm
You
gonna
keep
okay,
interrupting me.
I'll just leave then. Okay.
Hey Lawrence, do me a quick favor, just so that way we don't have to spend needless time having me go back to like whatever room has like the secret answer in it. Would you mind just looking up Bowser's Inside Story treasure room? Yeah, because this is the code. Because whatever this is, I need to do the combination for the treasure room.
What I
Yes,
was gonna
Saba?
say is that I don't actually see you've uploaded the SCP stuff. Did you?
Yes, I did.
You actually do it? You did? Am I
Wait,
doing
the
wrong?
from the second session or the first session?
First session.
Yes, I saw, or I did confirm that they were uploaded.
On your archive.
Yes. Oh,
Try looking
never mind, Lawrence. I'm a fool.
I'm a fool. Okay, let me double check this just to make sure.
Fuck! I already fucked it up.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you there, bud.
You are useless to me.
So, does this mean you're not done with the mood boards yet?
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, I don't know. Like maybe.
You
for
could also
character,
do
like,
you could also do a check-in with Lawrence.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna kind of say. I'd be like, because I was like, I don't really know if I need more, so I was gonna be like, Lawrence, you want to like look at it? Tell me.
Because it sounds like you found like so much that you're running out of ideas to put in it.
Oh no. It's more like I have specific ideas, but I keep on looking them up, and the images I see are not resulting in what I'm actually looking for.
There's a fucking train through my treasure room.
I'm trying to look for like a cartoon or like a concept art of like a coastal town or like a town right by the seaside, but every single thing that I find does not look like what I imagine. So I'm like, I can't use any of that.
Maybe something like that doesn't quite exist yet? Unless you're already thinking of a specific image from a specific game. It might be too specific to just...
Maybe, but I don't know how much more I can like, how broader I can say besides like coastal seaside town. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I can still show it to you, Lawrence, you know? Because I was like, I'm starting to get this character stuff too, and I have like an image in my mind for what like the main character and like her parents are, but not really anybody else. So I was like, I don't know, should I like start talking to you, Lawrence? I'm like, or should I just kind of like forego the appearance and just do like backstory?
Well, I also do pre-production stuff, so.
Oh.
This is another service that I offer.
This is another.
Well, it's the same service. It's just reminding you that my reach does extend in that direction.
Well, maybe I'll go over some stuff with you then, because I think I may finish then the main character and her parents, and then maybe continue with you. But I can I'm so busy talking that I'm like, I want to show you the pictures, but I actually have not proceeded to open any of them to show them to you. So.
No, it's fine. We'll take it
Where is it? I mean, we're gonna be here for a couple of hours, so.
Does this mean you've already thought of the style of your game, like the visual style? Oh no, Bowser.
I mean, I do have an image in my head, but how to recreate it is beyond me. I can never get what's in my head. Oh, I forgot I need to add a couple of stuff. I can show you a bit of the environmental one, though.
Okay.
And he slips, and then he gets fucking crushed.
Oh.
Man, the number of times that Bowser fucking dies in this game.
And the number
Bowser
of
gets
times Mario
KO'd.
and Luigi has to
They have to save Bowser's life. It is pretty
Wait,
nuts.
I would like to see you. I don't know if you actually played. We talked about it, but did you actually end up playing the new Paper Mario, Zach?
No, and I have no interest to.
Oh, because I would have been like, some of that humor is pretty funny.
I mean, sure, I believe it, but I still think it pales in comparison to even Super Paper Mario, which people shat on for a long time. So.
But what about the legendary Super Mega Paper Mario?
Can I talk about that? Because
well, I've opened the door for you, so you might as well.
I don't know. I don't remember any of the details, but like the dream, because I told you, Saba, and Grant about that, right? And I can't remember most of the details at this point, but the dream was primarily I was at my computer doing something. I don't even remember what I was doing. And then I went on r/games, which is where I get all my gaming news. And it was just a link that was like Super Mega Paper Mario reveal trailer. And I was like, okay. And I watched it and I was like, oh, dude, this is like super cool. And then like, that was it. I didn't play the game. I didn't do any of that. It was just like, I don't even remember who the bad guy of the game was. It was literally just them talking about the duo system.
You don't even know what Nat looks like.
Oh, actually, you know what? I don't remember. No. I remember Nat was like a grungy kid. Like you know how like they'll depict what a caveman child looks like, where they're like small and dirty with like big foofy hair. He looked like that. Saba, shut up. I'm not allowed to talk to Lawrence about my dream. But so I forget who the primary villain of the game was, but I do remember who some of the reoccurring villains were. It was another famous duo. Do you want to take a wild guess? Yes.
Right on the money.
I mean, who else could it possibly?
I'm about to say who else could it have possibly been? It was wrong. It was Boo and Dry Bones. No, but yeah, it was Wario and Waluigi, and I was like, oh, dude, that's cool. I like Wario and Waluigi representation. Also, the name is definitely something that they would do.
Super Mega.
I love Super Mega Paper Mario. It's so obvious that my mind created it because it's almost perfect for like my sense of humor.
But that's just a theory.
A game theory.
No, it's a triangle theory.
What? What are you talking about?
Thanks for watching.
It sparked.
There's technically 3 of us, so triangle theory.
That doesn't make any sense, Saba. You're not very good at naming things.
Technically, it was Grant that named it, mind you.
What, triangle theory?
Yeah.
Since when? I don't remember this.
Since 5 seconds ago.
Where? I don't... Where? In what?
Grant ideas.
Oh.
Hey, doesn't mean when we were just saying triangle theory, just shouting it out loud. You didn't know what the fuck we were talking about.
No, I'm playing the fucking video game. Because Saba was like, it's a triangle theory. And I was like, are you high? Like, what's wrong with you?
100%.
So fucking high, bro.
So I am still reeling.
I'm still reeling. Yeah, but I'll say, you remember this? It's so good. Bro, shit! Oh my god!
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Man, this does not translate well to being on the emulator. Look at it. Oh god. All right. Now I have to do this nonsense. All right. Let's see if I can get this going. Cuz isn't this just a race where I just have to kill them before they make it like wherever? Check it out, bro.
I mean, don't forget, technically, since this is totally legitimate, on the DS, this looks pretty cool.
No, absolutely. Well, on the DS, you could just turn it.
Yeah.
I can't do that here. And also, I don't. This mic doesn't work with the like the fire breathing in this. So, boy, do I really hope that there's not a part where it requires you to do the fire breathing. You know what? Maybe I can figure that out real quick. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Edit the controls.
Well, that's the thing. The last time I checked, it didn't register. It didn't register the new mic. I have microphone settings. Is that what it is? Use connected physical microphone not suitable for tests. Yes. Yes? Isn't there a test? Sound settings, firmware settings, ROM loading, Scrom loading. What do you want from me, Saba? You were fucking flabbergasted at Journey, so I couldn't even...
I'm still reeling from it. I wasn't sighing at you. I was sighing at my...
What do you want from me, Saba? You want me to play Journey on Sunday stream? Fine, we'll do it.
Oh man, that was insane, dude.
I can't remember. Did Colin confirm that he hasn't played it?
I'm pretty sure when we were talking to him, he said he played it.
Okay. If we get that far, we win, bro.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, by the way, Saba, your
Oh.
images look pretty good.
Oh my gosh, you think so?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know if I was doing it okay. I don't mood board off.
I mean, it's fine. I get the general gist and the feel, the mood.
Oh well, that's perfect.
Because, can't really confuse, or you're not supposed to confuse mood board and reference board.
Do you think I can't punch him because he's small?
Is that...
Try.
Are you trying to ask me something, Kirshack?
Very funny. Why would I ever want to punch you, Saba? But
Trust me, you've been thinking about it a lot.
I have not. This is blasphemy. Oh, it does miss. No, I'm so worried. Oh no. Oh, I'll take that. Sure.
Yeah, the only thing...
That one hurt. That one hurt.
I forgot is that in more or less the character with the... I originally thought I was just going to make one mood board. I have more of like a color scheme in this one, but this is the one I have to re-edit. So just wait a couple secs and I'll get that to you. But yeah, I can...
It didn't work. It didn't. I'm so lightheaded now. Oh my god, my head.
Jack, get it together.
Oh god, give me a second. I'm so dizzy. I muted myself and fucking screamed into the microphone. Oh god. Didn't I have it? Yeah, numpad 9 to activate microphone. Isn't that what I wanted? Let's see. No, it straight up doesn't work. It doesn't work with the new mic. I can't beat this boss. I'm soft locked.
Oh no.
Someone help. Help, please.
I don't know how to help you.
Look, Google it, because this is DesMU. It's very popular. There has to be a solution here somewhere. Frame advance, fast forward. These are main. Movie tools, saves, turbo.
Wait, I have to click this one specifically.
Toggle stylus jitter. Okay.
Perfect.
Decrease pressure, increase pressure, microphone, increase speed, decrease speed. Yeah, dude, I need help. I don't know how to do this.
My evil plan worked.
Saba.
What? Were they talking out loud?
What are you talking about? Oh no. Emulation settings. No, that's not it.
I'm in a partial giddy mood. Since I'm still
Lawrence, you're the only one who can help me now.
I'm actually working, so I actually can't help you. I'm so sorry.
Dude, what? Were you just gonna let me like sit here? Lawrence, help!
Alright, let me see if my Google Foo can do this then.
Help.
What am emulation, right?
Yeah, this is DesMU DS emulator. How to do mic stuff.
Would it be a happy person?
Saba. Use microphone sample. Mix sample .raw. Unable to read mix sample files. Shit.
It's all over.
I straight up can't beat this fight unless I have the fire breathing. This is what I was worried about this. Lawrence, anything? No? Yes?
Nah, I'm not seeing anything.
I guarantee you I will look this up and immediately find a result.
Lawrence, I think he's calling you out. I believe in you, Lawrence, even if Zach doesn't.
I can't get the blow function to work. I'm playing Ace Attorney. In the last case, I need to blow some dust from the fingerprints and can't find a way to activate the mic on DesMU version. Please help. Use the microphone hot.
Ace Attorney, that's pretty funny.
Use the microphone hotkey. By default, the mic is blah. You can change this in the microphone hotkey settings under input. I can't find it anywhere. Yes. References can be found under DesMU preferences. I did this. I have the hotkey activated. It's not working though.
Does the emulator even recognize your mic?
No, this is no. The point of the hotkey is that you don't have to use your mic. I don't know. Can I do microphone settings?
Okay, I'm gonna have to move some stuff around here.
It's internal noise sample. No, that doesn't work. It straight up does not like it. Because hotkey config and then there's microphone. Okay.
All right.
Oh, it worked! I don't know what I did, but it worked. I did a
Doesn't matter.
I did a teeny tiny bit of damage, I guess.
Go for gold.
Go for gold.
Should I mash it? Do I I don't know what I don't know what I did differently. It worked first. Oh, but it's just doing okay. Isn't it impossible to win this unless you get some excellence? Come on, this is a Nintendo game. They must have planned around this, right? You know? Like, what if the kid's dumb? What if the dumb baby child is dumb?
Being unintelligent? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
State selected. Oh no, I hit something.
Here's what I have so far for this. I managed to wrangle this up.
Saba, please. I need help.
There's 2 different scenarios going on.
Saba just doesn't give a shit about the stream is what I'm learning.
You're
Tap
talking-
repeated. Oh god, tap repeatedly. No, I was looking at something. No.
Distracted. Ambush.
Distraction.
Well, I can tap that way quicker than I can do anything else, which is funny. Okay. Oh. Hi, sir.
Oh, this is
Can I-
adorable.
Are you referencing the thing I sent you?
Yes.
Yo. It's pretty cute.
Or just for your main character.
No, this is like, I would say, the overall like art style for characters.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I actually have on my whatchamacallit? On the character sheet, I try to provide like a profile.
What the
of what
fuck?
characters, at least basic features, look like.
Lawrence, I straight up can't beat this.
You can do it, Zach. Believe in yourself.
Show me what you got.
I can't. I literally can't.
Blow on your mic. You're gonna get rained on.
No, I'm gonna get thunder electrocuted. Thundercuted. Look how much damage that does! That does so much damage!
It's way too much.
God, I can get that excellent, but what about literally anything else, though?
That did not do much damage.
No, and this isn't even the boss. This is the thing to get to the next phase of the boss.
This is the mini boss.
Dude, come on. I'm sliding so fast. Come on, video game. Let me go. Come on.
I will comment on your mood board in a little bit. I want to see.
Oh
the
yeah,
spike go down.
I'm enamored by what Zach's doing too. Don't worry.
And I swear to fucking God, Saba. You stop doing work shit while
I
I'm
did. I
struggling.
literally stopped. I'm watching.
But you're not helping!
Don't worry.
Google stuff!
How am I supposed to help?
I don't know, Google something, both of you, please. Google something, figure out how to make the mic louder or something, cause it's not working. Dude, I'm sliding so fucking fast! I'm so pissed, I hate this.
I need to ask about the guy in the white robe because Zach didn't actually tell me what that was.
Yeah, no one tell her, so shut up.
Okay, I'll just look it up then.
No, don't. How about not? And you and Colin can both learn at the same time.
Well, what if he doesn't encounter
I don't
one
know
either?
the white robe.
It doesn't matter. I'll just tell you.
Oh, okay.
God. Please, video game, just let me win. I just need to get through this, and then this is it. Why did that one work?
You did it. You beat a mountain.
But look, the train has no damage.
Dude, it looked like a cactus to me.
Come on. No! I'm tapping so fast. I hate this so much. I'm 20. This is it. We're like right before the end of the game of this section, and if I can't beat them in time, I lose. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah. Little
And I
mole
and I
man.
gotta do this. So I don't know. I'm gonna do this. It just does okay. I can't get it to go higher. And look, this is it. This is the end. Oh God, Lawrence, what are you posting? Oh, I appreciate you not making me the fat one. Azuros is just a bear, which apparently I am, and the other one is like a flubbery, spongy monster.
Are they not the same monster?
No, they're not. The other one is like Lophagos or something.
I think you need to rework it, Lawrence. You gotta fix these
With
things.
names.
You can't do that. It's illegal.
White robe is probably just god tier. I think that's what it is. I figured it out without having to look anything up.
Bowser's Inside Story microphone. Am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna watch this 2-minute 54-second video on how to fix the mic? Give me a minute. You're not allowed to be horny. Yeah. What's the question? All right. So apparently, according to the thing I just watched, the problem I'm having is that I'm letting go of the button. No, they're definitely wrong. All right, cool, great. The other thing that it suggested was that you're supposed to use a microphone sample and source it from somewhere on your computer. So I'm straight up going to go to my sound effects folder that I use for editing.
Remember what?
Hi, I'm back.
What?
I guess I accidentally like completely muted and deafened my. I was talking for like a solid 5 minutes.
Oh, really? Because I was like, I thought you were just like blowing on like the mic or whatever, so you just muted it, and then I just saw it said okay, and I was like, dude, if Zach is fuming, that's hilarious.
No, the video I watched said that like essentially if you try to use the random thing is for stuff like spectrobes where you just need to be making noise, period. What you actually need for this apparently is you need something that's loud. So you can use like a sound sample. But I need a WAV file. I don't have one.
Web. Web.
I need a WAV. Well, because that's what the sound file. That's what the sound files on the WAV, whatever. That's what the that's what the that's what the sound effects were.
Oh, I would have enjoyed MediaWorks a whole lot more. But people just kept calling it the WAV file.
What's wrong with WAV file? Listen, guy. I don't need this. You know, the thing that everybody does at sports games, the WAV?
No have.
Oh, whatever. I'm going back to that video I was looking at a second ago because the kid who made the video just straight up had something to download.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Disimune Bowser's inside story microphone. Thank you.
Okay, Lawrence.
It's like,
Back to whatever we were talking about.
Back to
hello.
your character
I
mood
think-
board. Zach was gonna say something.
I'm not saying anything.
No, I thought you was because I heard a real deep hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're
But yeah,
looking
it
for?
looks like you're going for a style where it's
Gay as
kind of-
fuck.
My God.
Oh my god.
The cutoff line.
the audio clip that the kid uses is literally just him blowing into a mic and recording it. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
genius.
He's a god. I can't believe it.
God.
He's a
That's so-
legend.
That's so funny. All right. Well, if this oh shit, I'm dead. I lost.
We give up. Everything's over.
I hope so. I can only hope that I'll die. All
I
right.
can only hope death is waiting for me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah, yeah. Thank you, random kid, for blowing into your mic. Now, I did lose, and I have to do this all over again. But, you know, whatever.
At least you're good.
At least now I got... Yes, I'll use one of my restart clocks or whatever. God, I'm so upset. That was such an ordeal. I hate this. I'm glad that from this session we're at least getting one thing I can use for the for the video.
We're only halfway there.
It's a third of the way there, you fool. What?
A third of the way there. A third of the way there. A third of the way there.
Don't step on that one. Step on that one. Nope, never mind.
Anyway, Saba, your character designs.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Looks like a mix of a little bit of anime slash chibi.
A little bit, but not super anime. It's more like I would say like more simplistic cartoon.
Simplicity cartoon. Absolutely.
It's like it's like. it's
Or
really,
as,
like,
you know, normal
interesting.
people would call it, chibi.
Chibi, but whenever I think of chibi, I think of like super anime. And I'm
That's
like,
because you're
no,
wrong,
correct.
but yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
when I
thank
think
you.
of chibi, I just think of big, chubby head and tiny body.
'Cause it's like, I like
Which is what she sent you, yeah?
a little bit. Like I like the body portion of the top right picture, except make it a little bit more chibi, which is kind of like how the bottom left guys are. But but not like the same outfit design as it. But I definitely like the bottom
But
left.
body size, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna write that down. But, reference.
Because it's like I don't want super chibi. It's like it's somewhere in the middle.
Part chibi.
Part chibi, part.
It's one of my favorite board
Whatever.
games.
Part chibi.
Yeah, you got a problem? I was one away!
And it's kind of like, you know, the design of the top left one, Lawrence.
Oh yeah, very, very simplistic.
Yeah, it's like it's more simplistic. It's like I also like the eyes of like the bottom one too, but it's like I don't know, just not super anime. I don't care for super anime.
Saba doesn't like
How do
anime.
you feel about the middle left eyes? 'Cause that's the same image from the music that you showed.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, I would say, because this is in black and white, I do want some color. So it's like, that's why I do like the top one, but I think the bottom one was also, like, better than, like, the top right. Because the top right's, like, a bit too much anime. Too anime. I never thought I'd say too anime.
Right. Big question.
Okay.
So make it or break it.
Oh,
How
God.
do you feel about noses?
How do you feel about noses?
Well, let me ask you, Lawrence, how do you feel about noses?
Well, I don't really mind anything. Just because from the mood board that you're showing me right now, tiny noses, or at least the anime interpretation of noses, which is more often than not just a dot.
Just a dot. I would say, surprisingly, actually enough, the bottom left
Fuck.
guys would probably be my best thing. So like you have a little bit of like shading, but let's be honest, Lawrence, the less complex the image is, the better off for us.
That's true.
If you're a coward.
Don't worry, Lawrence. I'll block all of those things. I'll take all the insults. It doesn't mean anything to me.
From your theoretical business partner, your project manager is like, you suck. You're terrible at your job.
And I'm just like, okay.
I would never do that. I'm a good project
Anything
manager.
else you want to say?
You're short and dumb, and I hate you.
Okay, well, the first part's true. The second part, not so much, but it's okay.
What about the third part?
I don't even remember what you said. I was paying not attention.
What did I say, Lawrence? Wait, am I dead? Oh my God, I'm hanging on by a sliver of valve. All right, we're steamrolling over this bit, so that way Saba can't be mad at me.
No. See, the point is, I wouldn't have been mad at you because nothing you say would have affected me.
Well, that's not nice. What kind of a terrible person just says something like that?
I think you need to look in the mirror.
What are you talking about? I have never done a single mean thing ever. There has never been any evidence of me saying anything or doing anything mean.
Say that, you now need to reference the multiple times you've been recording.
There's been nothing. No one's made that compilation. It doesn't exist.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
I mean, it's like, is that the sound of DS I hear? What? Well, what do you think about it, Lawrence? Do you like it? Do you like the idea?
Yes, I like the idea.
Okay. No, because you know artists have different different things they like, different styles they like.
True, but
No! Did I lose again?
ooh,
Really? Wow, that fight's a lot tighter than I remembered. Alright, well, this is why we have restart clocks. Or retry clocks. God damn.
Have you finalized on your idea of how the game is going to be played, by the way?
Hold on. What I have to give me 5 seconds.
Okay.
She does this all the time. She'll initiate a conversation in the middle of you responding to the conversation. She'll be like, oh, I'll be back. And I'm like, okay. I'm joking, by the way. It's not a problem. No! Yes! Oh, almost missed that one. Try another.
Try again. By the way, how's the mic sound?
Is this the new mic?
Yes.
You're still extremely quiet. Which leads me to believe that it's your input volume that's the problem.
That's not the case. Everything is like way up.
I don't know what to... Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess now that you mention it, maybe your voice sounds like clearer, but you're still very quiet.
Let me test this again.
There we go. could even have, well, maybe it's different for me because I'm like, you know, playing a video game at the same time, but like, I don't know, maybe you could confer with Saba.
Oh my god. So my sister who was there with me while we were playing the game, my little sister, I was like, "Did you know that was a thing?" And she's like, "Yeah, I already knew." And I was like, "Why didn't you tell me? What did
Yes.
So, I'm reeling again. So, it's pretty amazing. I'm dumbfounded. Oh my god.
Why are you
I'm
going
dumb.
fishing during a fucking stream?
Fishing?
I want you to think about it. Think about it for a minute.
But as you stated before, I'm dumb.
Think about it. Think about it.
Dude, I don't understand.
You said you're reeling.
Oh my god.
You absolute goon. You couldn't get that. There's not. It's the most basic form of joke. I literally just took the word that you said and then put it in a different context, and you're like, I can't get it.
As soon as I say something, I instantly forget it.
You're a writer.
I know it's a problem. Oh, Lawrence.
How did he push me? You son of a bitch. You can't push me.
I'm reeling again. I am amazed. I don't know what's happening anymore. And also, you were telling me about gameplay, right?
Who?
Did you figure out how the game's going to be played?
Let me send you the little paragraph in the GDD so I don't have to talk about this stuff out loud. Because we are streaming.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this is great content for stream and for videos. Just talking about a private thing that shouldn't necessarily be, like, like super publicized, I guess.
Not super publicized. I'm trying to be very discreet. As a matter of fact, I'll send you guys your NDAs shortly.
Like I'm ever signing an NDA.
Did you know Zach kind of... no, never mind.
No? What was it, Saba?
No, I remember you said you actually had the idea kind of like a super long time ago, but I reminded you of it again, and then you tried to steal my thing, but technically you kind of already did it before.
What, the time whatever thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you are correct in the sense of, like, I sort of already had something similar to that. It was, I don't know if Lawrence remembers it, but Lawrence, do you remember me talking about the idea I had for, like, a comic/manga, Kano 1 million? Or, sorry, Kano 1 billion?
Sounds familiar.
It was the idea of, like, a guy is hired by, like, essentially the, like, time police, and it's like, hey, we have, like, all these murders and, like, case files that need to be solved. If you can solve all 1 billion case files, we will give you, like, temporal immortality. Like, you can just go and do whatever you want forever. And, Saba made a game that, like, sort of had a similar vibe, where it's like, oh, we're going to, like, specific time periods to do specific things. And, I basically stole the name of the organization that Saba created. That's basically it. That's basically that story.
But at the same time, like, the name of the organization is also, like, the name of the god of time, so it's kind of...
Well, wasn't it, like,
not
Chrono...
specific.
Wasn't it, like, an acronym or something?
Well, it was, but, like, the acronym was Chronos.
Which should be spelled with a K.
What? Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. In Greek, there is no letter C. There's only
Oh.
K.
Interesting.
Is a secret organization called Olympus 13?
No, it's the real Olympus
The real
13.
Olympus 13.
The
You
fake
absolute
Olympus
goober.
You heretic.
You absolute cretin.
What is that chain chomp just doing?
It's hanging out, man. All right, I won. Jesus Christ. And we have another one of those to do eventually. Oh god, these were like the coolest things on DS, but they're the lamest things on DS. Get it? Cuz we're doing this legit, right everybody?
Legit.
Oh, I did level up though. That's pretty sick.
You totally didn't show yourself already opening the emulator and shit.
No, I didn't. I don't think stream could see that. You guys might have, but I don't think stream could see that. Or rather, see nothing because nothing happened.
Yeah, Yeah, because we're playing this legit.
Fuck. Shit. Ugh, just let me go. Thank you, video game.
Yes, there you go.
Oh god, we're back to the video game now.
Oh, Zach, here, I've just seen some information, because I know you were updating yourself about, like, a certain country from which I come from.
real quick, let me just say, when you started by saying, oh, here, let me send you this, since you were looking into it or whatever, I thought you were about to send me, like, something on, like, how to fix your mic in DSMU, and I was about to have I was about to have a fucking conniption. But anywho, yes, sorry.
But let me, no, I'm gonna see if there's, like, a better picture of this.
That's not the direction we came from.
Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's okay.
What, are you trying to send it?
It's gonna be alright. Well, like, I think the thing is a tweet. But, like, let me show you.
Oh, I remember this! Lawrence, you remember this?
What King Bowser? What is what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Again, you're confusing me for
Grant?
the person who played the game.
Oh, shit. Alright, Saba, shut up for a second.
I wasn't
Bowser?
talking.
Shut up! I forgot it. Sir?
Sorry?
The safe combination. I forgot it!
Ooh,
The absolute buffoon!
how?
We went through all of that, and he forgot the fucking code. Alright, Saba, I will definitely have to look at that later, since that appears to be more than nothing.
Yeah.
Either is text that I have to read on a screen, so I will have to do it later. Alright.
Stop being stupid. We gotta go to the brain.
And now we go to my theoretical, like, this area is my favorite in terms of, like, what it represents.
This is practice the brain, literally.
Well, yeah, are you ready? Oh yeah, and this is where Chippy finally starts being fucking sassy to Bowser.
Our tone.
What? That haughty, commanding tone in your voice, I don't like it. Go help yourself.
Yeah, I'm not.
And then ready? Find it, please.
The magic.
Find it pretty,
Oh,
please. That's better.
Now make him grovel.
Get on your knees, and I will also be in your knees. I'll be right back. All right, now we're on to the Mario and Luigi section.
Oh, and you can read the little paragraph I sent you, Lawrence.
Alright.
Wait, no, Lawrence has to see what this is.
Alright. Don't worry, I can read fast. Okay.
No, Lawrence, look at
Mario's
this.
Underwater music, the best.
You're in the brain.
No, what's
Memory
the
banks.
name of the place is at the bottom.
Memory banks.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool.
He popped a gasket, literally.
Ooh, he's gonna have a stroke.
Bowser has a stroke, the video game. That really is. Oh, and look, we're in the library.
Oh, it's so colorful.
Hemoglobin.
Would you like to save a Globin? Yes, I would love to save a Globin, thank you.
Oh, supercomputer.
Lawrence, look.
Very-
Yeah, look at this. It's surprisingly neat and tidy for Bowser's brain. Scanning.
Right.
And it goes back into the computer? No, just.
Now I can inspect everyone.
Oh no, it's a Mario.
Delete.
Hi. We'd like the combination to Bowser's safe, please. Virus alert! Virus alert! Virus alert! That would freak
What
me.
trigger? Just the talking?
No, it's this. Database has been breached by virus of likely malicious origin. Data backup complete. Now we have to fight us.
Dude, I like this music.
Repel virus, repel virus. Let's go. All right, welcome to the game. All right, now you can probably read.
So what I sent you is just a very general idea.
Is it just one day, the game?
No, remember we said from like to New Year's, Christmas to New Year's.
Right, because you guys were like talking about like a week span.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check on that just because from the text, it looks like it's just a day.
Oh yeah, I put like numbers afterwards, but I was like, I'm not gonna send that to you. Because I'm like, I'm unsure of how that works myself.
I'm unsure of how that works myself. Yeah, numbers are pretty hard.
But
I
the
know.
big question, is this a visual novel?
Yeah, this is what I've been saying.
I mean, I don't want
If you don't want it to be a visual novel, that's also fine.
But it's definitely a visual novel.
She can choose what the game is. I'm just wondering.
star power.
I'm just wondering what kind of game this is.
No, I'm not supposed to jump there.
You know what? Here, let me just look up genres of games and see if I can figure this out.
It's a fucking visual novel. I know you hate that, but it's like the game that you're proposing.
It just doesn't feel.
No, it's because you're prejudiced. It's because you're prejudiced against visual novels. Like what you have in effect designed is a visual novel. That's it.
I would like a frame of reference, just because I don't know. From my point of view, like gameplay wise, it seems similar to Monster Prom. With the whole
Which Monster Prom is a visual novel.
Yeah, Monster Prom is a visual novel.
No, I can't believe I fucking pressed the last one wrong.
Because it's like, I would describe
Fuck.
it. I mean, I looked up the only other game that I thought was similar to this, and this just says adventure game, and I'm like, eh?
Oh yeah, what's the game you thought was similar to this?
The Little Misfortune.
It's very
In
not.
terms
It's not the game you're proposing.
No, it's not. But like the way that I figured like the characters like would move and kind of like the way like it's 2D in the environment. But no, you told me that it like Little Misfortune's 3D environment, right?
Yeah, you can walk like up and down essentially.
Yeah, but it's only from side to side.
I think Saba needs to spiritually determine what she wants from this game. Saba needs to convene with her ancestors and ask them for advice. And when your ancestors come back and tell you, yeah, man, this is a bit.
They won't come back.
No, I'm saying like when you ask your ancestors, you know, what game genre is this game, and they come back and they say, dude, this is a fucking visual novel, hopefully you'll listen to them. I love the idea. Yeah, dude, this is a fucking visual novel. I love your ancient ancestors being like, yeah, dude, totally. Oh, I love that. It's so good.
Hold on. Let me see something for a sec.
Oh, wow. I forgot that Luigi's a coward.
Okay. Since I think I'm starting to talk like a bit too much about the game now, I'm just gonna message you some stuff, Lawrence.
Oh.
That's not any better in terms of stream content, by the way.
I know, I'm apologizing, but normally I'm like, Lawrence is a busy man, okay? I can't just like drag him whenever I want to be like, Lawrence! Hey Lawrence! Come talk to me!
But this is stream time.
This is stream time. We should be talking about
We
content.
talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about me still reeling from what I learned from Journey.
You just repeating yourself for 10 minutes about how you're reeling is not content.
Hey, I also said
We need to pick a topic and talk about it. That is content.
Okay, pick a topic. See, I'll just be messaging Lawrence from now on anyway, so just pick a topic. I won't talk about this anymore.
God. It's the messaging that's never mind, it's fine.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I don't know. Lawrence, you pick something.
What?
There's a shit zillion things in what do you calls it now? That's like the point of banter ideas, yeah.
Well, this one question that I would like to talk with you more about is not from the banter ideas, but I have mentioned this before, that magic system you proposed to me.
Yeah.
What's the plan with that?
Use it eventually one day.
We should-
That's basically it. All right, if I use a max, no, if I use an ultra syrup on Luigi, I can't hear you, Lawrence. Saba, can you confirm whether or not Lawrence is just as quiet as he was before?
That's funny.
No,
you say that 'cause
he's louder to me.
He is because he's still
Let me lower him
he's
from 200 though. Maybe that's an issue.
he to me Lawrence is still so quiet that I can't hear
Okay,
him.
speak again.
Hi.
He's a bit better.
Just to say, I haven't moved.
Oh, he's way
position
better.
To the
No. He is indeed better. I lowered him back to 100. He sounds like a normal person now.
All right. Because I can hear you and respond to you, no problem. Can't with Lawrence, and I don't know if it's Lawrence's fault or my fault or whatever. Oh God, everybody's fucking dead. I'm
See,
dead.
from
Whatever.
Saba's point of view, that I should be fine.
But I can't.
think
I can't hear you. You talk. You like Saba talks. I can hear her, no problem. Even if there's stuff going on screen. Or like in the game, Lawrence talks and like, you know, I'm getting hit by a thing, completely drowns Lawrence out. And it's so frustrating because I also have you at 200% and I'm just like, oh, man, I just want to listen to Lawrence.
And Saba put me at 100.
Ha ha ha.
I just want to listen, but I could hear Saba at, I don't know, let me because I think, yeah, I have Discord turned down a little bit, I guess. Let me do that. Lawrence, say something.
Hello.
Yeah, you're like louder. Now Saba say something since I'm going to have to...
Hello.
Yeah, since I'm definitely going to have to lower Saba now.
Hello.
So in order to counter the fact that I can't hear Lawrence, I have to turn literally everybody else down. Whatever, it should be fine now. All right. Welcome back to Zach is ready to make content for funny times.
Funny time.
I will have to use the bathroom. Be right back.
Great. Why did he ask me about the magic system and then immediately leave? All right, great. Saba's not here either.
I'm totally here.
We're not doing stuff for stream.
I don't know how to comment about magic systems though.
Fuck, I'm so dumb. Ugh, I'm so mind flooded from being upset.
Okay, what is something you can talk to me about?
I don't know. My job is to play the game while also maintaining banter.
Okay,
That's hard enough.
I want to reestablish, because once again my memory is horrible. Why is it that you do not like the new Paper Mario?
Okay, this is this answer is more complex than you're anticipating, I think.
No.
So have you ever played played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door?
No.
All right, well that answers my question immediately, because So Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was a wonderful game with an unbelievable amount of depth and like character development and story and all this stuff. But the problem was that the game was inherently like kind of scary, to be honest. Like the game touches upon a lot of themes that are quite terrifying to certain viewers or certain people who'd be playing the game. And so parents, dude, I'm so fucking tired of this fight already. Anyway, long story short, after Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Nintendo was like, hey, this Paper Mario series is really popular, but you're not allowed to do cool shit with it anymore. You have to do like milquetoast type storylines.
Kind of get it.
Yeah, like for example, in the new Paper Mario Thousand Year or the new Paper Mario game, Origami King, Paper Mario and the Origami King, all of the companions in the game, of which I think there's only like 5, are just Mario characters. They're just like a Bomb-Omb. They're just like whatever. Whereas in Thousand Year Door, they invented new characters. They took already existing Mario enemy archetypes and like did stuff to them that was interesting. Like there was Captain Bobbery, who was a Bomb-Omb who was also a ship's captain, for example, and there was like storylines that were involved with that and whatnot. Anywho, that's a long-winded way of saying that I find I think that Super Paper Mario is still good. But everything after Super Paper Mario, I think, is very disappointing and just shows, like, not necessarily a lack of creativity, but a lack of being allowed to do the game that they want to make.
I see.
So there you go. Is there a particular reason why you wanted me to answer that, or is it just something you were thinking about because you talked about it earlier?
I was, well, we were talking about it earlier, but it made me recall, like a beginning of like a playthrough of like the streamers that I watch, and I was like, the humor in this is actually pretty funny for like what it's worth, because it's like to a certain degree a bit dark, but it's just like, you know, like a toad saying something that's pretty dark, and it's just kind of funny in it. And I was like, I
hate my wife.
Oh my god.
She's been getting on my nerves for the last time. he just slaughters her. Oh man, that's really fucked up.
But it has some funny stuff. I was like, I know Zach would like that.
I mean to meet the game halfway based on what I was like hearing, Origami King appears to be the best Paper Mario game since Super Paper Mario, which is good. Like, I'm glad, but, you know. Oh, wow, I had no idea I could do that. Well, I'm glad I did. Anywho. But yeah. Anywho. I mean, and it should be noted, by the way, Saba, like, if you're interested in Super Paper Mario and the Origami King or whatever, that's totally fine. Like, you know, it's not my place to be like, oh, well, this game sucks, so you suck for liking it. You know, it's like me liking Wonder Woman 1984.
And then everyone else saying like, wasn't that good.
Which I agree with. I think based on like all the criticisms, like across all the reviews that I watched, all the criticisms that people levied against the movie, I'm like, yeah, that was not great, but I still liked it. Lawrence. No.
Zach.
All right, thank God he's dead. Don't revive him, you piece of shit. Okay, thank you.
Magic system.
Why are we talking about a magic system?
You were the one who was talking about it with Lawrence before.
Well, Lawrence asked, so yeah. I'm about to say, Lawrence asked, like, are you planning on doing anything with it? And it's just like, yeah, maybe eventually for like a tabletop thing.
Tabletop. Yeah,
Oh, is
fair
that
enough.
the thing that you sent me too?
Yes, Saba. Obviously, I
thought
sent
we
it to
were talking
everybody.
about actual, like, magic, like the Gathering or something.
No.
No.
I'm glad.
I was...
I mean, to be fair, Saba was like the only person of the people that I sent it to who gave like actual feedback on it, besides just being like, yeah, this is interesting. And it's like, yeah, that's good. Man, I'm fucking struggling at this game. It's hard to. Every time we go back to this game, I forget how fucking difficult it is to do both of these things at the same time. Maybe I should put some points into defense. What do you say?
Yeah, because you keep on dying so quickly.
All right, so stash then.
So
Nice.
stash.
Exactly. My plan worked.
But yeah, I mean, as you could tell by the thing that I sent, the primary thing, I guess, with, you know what? After this, I'm just going to put, nice, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
Respect.
After this, I'm just gonna put 100%. Oh my god, she's Peach. I forgot. After this, whenever I level up, I'm just gonna put it all into defense because it would be nice to not die in 2 hits every fight. But stash though.
Nah, don't level up Luigi's stash. It's perfect right now.
He's at 69 stash, whereas Mario's at like 54.
Perfect. Not only has he have higher stash, but he's in the golden number.
Exactly. It perfectly works together. Affirmative, correct, the save combination. But yeah, that magic system, as you could tell by the way that I like phrased it and like made the document, it's designed to be open-ended, but still with like certain aspects to corral how people would be doing stuff. And I don't know, the basic thing of the, because essentially the way that it came about was that I was having trouble going to sleep, and I was just thinking about stuff, and I was like, dude, what if I made a magic system right now? And then I laid out like the basic blueprints. You remember, Lawrence? You remember Epic Spell Wars?
Yes.
Do you remember what the 3 parts of each spell in that were called?
Oh, ignition.
Nope.
If I remember, that's not one of them.
No, it's source, quality, and delivery. And the thing is that I looked up, I just looked up like magic systems as like a basis, and it turns out that source, quality, and delivery is like the basis of like the thing that inspired D&D.
Source quality. Makes sense.
And so I was like, oh, that must be where Epic Spell Wars got it from. And then I was like, you know what? Why not just use that? And then I did. And so that's where, and I like that. I like the idea of like every, excuse me. I like the idea that every spell needs to have power that comes from somewhere. It needs to do something, and then you need to do something in order to do the spell. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
Affirmative, correct.
Oh man.
I'm doing Jigsaw Puzzles now.
Top quality.
Oh, okay. Dude, my brain is completely fried at the moment. That was like 2 boss fights back to back that I was sucking ass at. And so I was not happy with myself.
You know, just a hard turn into Jigsaw.
Into fucking Jigsaw Puzzles, yeah. All right. I'm good to just chill out and do this Jigsaw puzzle now.
You know, now that you mentioned like tabletop stuff,
Yeah.
I've been wondering if you would ever continue with the Root campaign.
I would like to, but like I'm not gonna lie, I like the SCP stuff more. Cause Root was cool, and there was like places I was planning on taking it, but like I don't know, man. I like the SCP shit. I mean, I have at least right now. I have at least because what we were on session 2. I have 3. Yeah, of SCP. Or sorry, shift 2. I have at least 3 more shifts.
Oh,
Yeah, one for each day of the week, and then yeah, that was the idea.
I still want to beat SCP-1.
And Zach will
Well, the world
personalize
was-
the way the world ends based off of what we had done.
There are many times where the world almost ended.
Are we sure it's not gonna?
I have a let me just tell you I have a special plan for Friday, which would be like shift 5. I have a special plan for you folk.
And I don't even know what the plan for my.
We need to talk about it, but you kept being like, "No, I'm waiting for my mic to come in." This is Lawrence's voice, by the way. It's exactly what he sounds like to me.
I
So
sound like
remember when Zach said he's not mean to people?
I'm not mean. This is what he sounds like. This is me being honest. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, Lawrence, I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
he sounded. I don't know why, but when you started making that voice, it was like you sound like someone who's like some kid who's named Neville.
What was the name of the rat-faced kid from Recess, the show Recess? Do you remember?
No clue.
Wasn't his name Wendell or something?
Wendell, that's also a terrific name.
But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, how about this? We'll do one quick exercise, I guess, and then we can move on to another topic. Saba can pick the topic this time, either off the cuff or from banter ideas. It's your pick. But using the system that I sent you guys, I don't know. What would you want to do?
Let me put it on screen.
The magic system?
Just so
Saba, I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm going to astral project all the way to fucking California and punch you in the face. Yes, the magic system, Saba! The thing I spent like fucking 4 hours on and sent you, and you were like, cool, that's neat. That's great, Zach. I'm glad that I read that. I'm glad that you're my friend, Zach. And I'm like, thanks, Saba. That means a lot to me.
cool, quiet, cool, peace.
What happened?
You started seeing red for a second.
I blacked out a little bit. what happened? What's going on? Sorry.
Are we still in the topic of the magic system?
Oh yeah, what was your guys' answer to that?
So you said you wanted to do it for tabletop, right? But were you like okay with any ideas besides like the tabletop?
I live 3,000 miles away from you guys.
No, I know, but you're just saying it's as an idea.
I mean, the magic system is a basis for anything. I could use it for world building, I could use it for whatever, but in terms of like what I'm actually planning on using it for, I was planning on having it be like the basis of like a magic system in a tabletop thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who knows, I might use something like it later, but you know, I'm not really Oh god, you know what? I know this is me like completely derailing the thing I just asked you guys to participate in, but I did have another idea for a tabletop thing that I was hoping to do with you guys, and I wanted to run the idea by you.
Okay.
So you know how in heist movies, like think of like Ocean's 11, Heat, like all these heist movies, they always have that scene where they're all talking about the plan, but while they're talking about the plan is being executed in the background.
Oh yeah.
I want
They're
to
talking and then it cuts to them actually doing.
Right, exactly.
That's very much Ocean's 11.
Very much Ocean's 11, right? I want to do a tabletop session where it's that, where technically the session that we're doing is me, the mastermind, i.e. the DM or the GM, and you guys are all like, you know, the people I hired for this job, and we're talking about the plan where I'll be like, yeah, here's the building, here's what we gotta steal, here are all the problems that we might face along the way. And then the idea is that we set up a plan, like we're planning stuff out, and then when something weird happens, like something that we couldn't plan for, you guys would be like, I planned ahead for this. And then we jump backwards in time, and you have to tell us how you planned for this eventuality. And then depending on your stat rolls, which at least as of right now is what I'm planning is for like D&D style stat rolls, depending on your rolls will determine how well your planning goes. And then you jump back to the present, and then we resolve that situation no matter how the plan goes.
Interesting.
So the plan could go bad then?
So yes. So like for example, let me give you an example. Like imagine like it's like, okay, we're gonna steal from this bank, and the bank is at the bottom of this vault, right? This one guy, and it uses like voice recognition, right? This one guy, this one like bank manager is gonna be there. We're gonna get in through the back door. We're gonna go to him, and we're gonna get him, and we're gonna get him to say the thing into the recorder, so that way we can use it later, right? That's the plan, right? It then goes to be executed, quote unquote. And when you get to the bank manager and try to trick him into saying something, turns out he fucking shot his voice out last night partying at a bar.
Uh-oh.
So then Saba would be like, I planned for this, by the way. And then Saba would explain how she planned for it.
I planned for it as in the night before I had snuck into that party.
You can't change time. You can't change you can't change how things happened. Like you couldn't make him not yell at night, but you could come up with. Oh, sorry. I thought that's what you were insinuating.
No, he's at the party, but I slip him a truth serum and I say, "Yo, come here for a sec," and I record it.
So you recorded it beforehand.
So wait, so then why are we planning this? but so there you go, right there. That's exactly the type of thing I'm thinking about, right? Where it's just like I gotta come up with what stats would be relevant. I gotta come up with like how to make this fair in terms of like RNG or not RNG, and then I have to put limitations on like what you can and cannot do. Because Saba just being like, "Oh, I have truth serum," that would have to be her entire character. would have to be built around the idea of like, oh, I have access to truth serum.
We need one character to just be eating all the time.
Why?
I'm just referring to Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11.
Oh, right.
Dude, I could just be a super good chef. So I'll walk into anywhere and I'll be like, "Okay, I'm your personal chef that's been requested for you. This is a surprise party. I'm gonna."
Your deception is too low. I do not recommend doing this role.
Cause then you would just like trick everyone with the food. They'll fall asleep. Bada bing, bada boom. Everyone's out.
Bada bing, bada boom, wee wee.
Wee wee.
Just do the Italian fingers.
Italian fingers. But yeah, so I mean, based on your guys' response, it seems like that's kind of a fun idea.
Well, my question is, let's say you do the plan and then you realize that there's a bit of a twist. So you go back in time, or
you do your planning, right? Which technically already happened. It's kind of like that episode of Rick and Morty. with Heist Bot, where he's like, "Ha, I already knew you would do that. Ha, I knew you knew that I knew that you would do that," and then so on and so forth forever. But anyway, sorry.
But let's say we approach a problem and we realize the problem's something completely different. So we're like, "Aha, I planned for it." So you approach it for a second time, or like planning wise, you're approaching it for the second time. But what if you roll bad and that like the plan doesn't work?
Someone else. So your plan failed, but one of your partners can be like, "But I planned for your plan," and then they can go in and try to save you. Huh?
I could see this, and then I'm guessing at the end we connect all the dots and we just see what kind of madness.
And so essentially the way that I have it in my mind separated is like physical stats versus like quote unquote intelligence stats, I guess, where like there'd be a stat which would determine how many times you could plan for something. Otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with it in that moment. So like let's say the whole thing is that like, okay, Grant, your character is like kind of a bruiser type guy. Grant's gotta deal with this guard. He can try to plan ahead to make it easier, but unless he makes it somehow where that guard that he's looking at right now is incapacitated without him knowing, Grant's gonna have to do some rolls to punch a motherfucker out without getting caught.
Dude, I planned for this. I took Taekwondo classes 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's a little too far back, but but you guys get the idea. Hopefully, like while I'm explaining things, I'll be able to like, you know, like get the vibe of like the type of thing that we're doing. Cause like Saba could be like, yeah, I planned for this and I set up a tripwire earlier that I know is there, but this guy doesn't. So while he's chasing me, he'll trip and break his nose.
Wow, break his nose specifically, huh?
Well, I mean that's what happens when you fall on your face.
Well, luckily I also planned for that just in case casualties, and I have a nose.
Saba, you do not have enough stats to do this many plans consecutively. And this is your own plan.
I planned ahead that Saba won't have enough moves to do that. So
You're not here.
Sure.
You're not in that situation. Hello, Grant. Welcome to the madness that I have accidentally thrust upon the stream.
I planned for Grant to be here at this time. So
Saba, shut up. So Grant, I'll give you a brief. I'll give you a brief rundown of what I was saying. I was telling Lawrence and Saba that I had an idea for a like tabletop session thing where it's basically like a heist movie, like think Ocean's 11 or Heat, where I, as the DM, will act as the mastermind for our group of like thieves. I will present you guys with the location, the item that we gotta steal, and then like you know, the information we start off with. And it's basically that scene from all the heist movies where as we're talking about the plan, it's being executed.
Oh, it's like that board game that you were telling me about that Brian Dave Gilbert played on the Polygon channel.
You'd have to remind me which board game.
I don't remember.
I'm about to say they didn't play a lot, but I don't remember what that would be.
I'm pretty sure it was Polygon with Brian Dave Gilbert, but I remember you telling me about this exact like board game where you have to tell the heist or tell how the heist happened, essentially.
Yeah. And so Saba's taking the idea and making a big joke out of it, which is fucking hilarious. Because like my thing was that you will like, because you know, as in heist movies, you will interact with things that go wrong on a moment's notice. Like you'll have to like think fast, essentially. But you also have the option of being like, but I planned ahead for this. And then you jump back in time and explain how you planned for this. And then depending on how your plan goes, I'll be like, all right, roll for luck. you know what I mean? To like be like, yeah, this works or this doesn't. And then Lawrence was like, well, what if you fail your plan? And then I was like, well, you see, one of your allies could be like, but I planned for this to fail. And so Saba's running with that, and she's like, well, you see, I started ingesting poison 6 years ago. And it's like and I'm like, that's a little bit much. If you started ingesting poison 6 years ago, that would be on your fucking character sheet already.
Oh, that's so good. Dude,
But
I'm
you
already
see,
planning
she had
to
already
do a
planned
show.
for not.
There you go. Now you're picking up on Saba's energy here.
Gotcha.
Dude,
But yeah,
basically a world-class chef that has tasted all the poisons and is immune to anything and every drug.
I'm going to like we have at least 3 more shifts of SCP left to do because we've only done 50 SCPs, so there's still the other half of the of the handbook to go through, and then we have like one final day which I have some special stuff planned for, and then after that, who knows, maybe I'll start working on some sort of like a heist tabletop thing. because I think that'd be really fun.
Can't believe my character died. Not even halfway through the SCP.
I can't believe my character died. It's true.
Technically, we all died, but you're dead.
Yeah. I personally view each like shift. I know it's technically one day, and then this is an entire work week of 5 days. But I personally think that each shift is like its own season in terms of like amount.
Like it.
There's so much that happens every single fucking day.
I was because Carrie came over, which was very nice to see her again. But so I was telling her about the entire SCP campaign we did, not just this one, but the previous one, and she got really emotionally invested in Dr. Bright. I was like, and then he fucking dies.
And she's like, what? And you're like, yeah, the Antichrist showed up to shoot God, and Dr. Bright took the bullet, and so he's been vaporized from existence.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Lawrence, what are you doing tomorrow, by the way?
I don't know, I'm just doing my usual things. Yes.
If you have time, now that you have your mic, I would like to talk about, because I have ideas, and then not only do I have ideas, I've had new ideas.
So ideas on top of ideas.
I have a lot of possibilities that I would like to run by you, because I did literally kill your character. So I would like to I mean I told you guys what would have happened, or did I tell you guys what would have happened if someone didn't sacrifice themselves?
You just said it was pretty bad from what I heard.
I mean essentially the idea was that the entire system was going to like work in reverse, if that kind of makes sense. Like essentially everything was just gonna be chaos. Thank you, Grant.
Yeah, Zach made that.
I did make this.
I remember seeing that. It makes sense.
Listen, I'm an ideas man. Hey, Grant, do you remember what I'm supposed to be doing now?
I haven't been paying attention. Hold on. What
So I just got
you gotta leave.
I do. So I have all 3 cures now.
Do you?
I don't know. Do I?
I think you have 2 of them because you don't have the snack basket thing yet, do you?
No, and the third one comes from the guru, right?
Yeah, you got to go see the guru.
Yeah.
Well, you got to do a bunch of stuff to get to the guru, then see the guru, then leave the guru, go get snack basket, come back to the guru.
Right. Which I always
Then you have
hated.
all 3.
That was really annoying to me.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
The leaving and then having to go all the way back is like, come on. You couldn't make me get Fat Luigi first.
Let me get Fat Luigi, and then you go to Peach's castle, and then you have fight with the Trash Man, and then you're back to Bowser.
Oh right, the Trash Bot.
Yeah.
I forgot he existed.
Trash Man.
Trash Man. Okay, so he's definitely not Robert De Niro. What the fuck is his name?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Thank you, Robert De Niro.
They
listen,
have been in movies together.
this is true. And they also have "duh" in their name.
Oh my God, why is Luigi almost fucking dead?
Is he? Oh yeah, he has 4 health.
Both almost dead. Why?
I just had a boss fight. You're laughing, and Luigi's almost dead. You're laughing.
Wait, can you show Luigi's stash number?
I don't know. Can I access stats?
I think so.
Where do I go for stats? Info?
Year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Nice. So I says before that from now on, for Luigi at least, I am going to be. I am for Luigi, I am going to be putting it all into defense, and then for Mario, I'm going to be building his stash up to 69 and then putting his all into defense because I'm really fucking tired of doing boss fights and dying in 3 hits.
Yeah, you weren't here, but Zach is getting clapped left, right, and center.
No,
Ooh,
I was doing great.
yes.
I was
Give
doing.
no XP.
I was doing.
Yeah. Zach was doing great.
Yeah, look at the font. It's over here, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
What was,
it's this,
what
isn't
was
it?
Carlos saying? Oh, can you like go through that?
yeah, cause I got this.
Oh yeah, the little spinny.
Wait, can I? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then this is where I meet. This is where I meet Koopas.
Oh yeah, and then you get the which one? Magic window? Is that the
No,
one?
is it Magic Window?
Or is it the pipe?
It might be the pipe one, because we just did a bunch of pipe stuff. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember Magic Window, because I don't fucking use anything that's not Super Bounce Hat.
I mean, Super Bounce Hat, Fat Luigi, and Yoo-Hoo Cannon.
Literally, those are the three I was gonna say. They're the only ones that are worth a damn.
Fat Luigi.
Wait,
Where are they?
where are they?
Those sons of bitches.
Am I supposed to go back? Am I supposed to go back to the doctor so that way he
They
could tell me where to
prepared for
go?
this, Zach. That's why they left.
They were prepared for my arrival. I think I have to go back to the
You cannot
doctor.
Get pipe, and you cannot get Fat Luigi.
So I gotta. So I think I gotta go back to the pipe so that way I can go back to. Wait, no. I could just go here. All right. Enough talking about the video game. Someone,
talking about the video.
someone banter.
Grant, we need a tiebreaker.
We have so many things in banter ideas now.
Well,
We do.
no,
have
wait.
so many.
I wanna solve this tiebreaker. So I just got a new mic. Saba says that I've improved, but Zach does not notice the difference.
No, it's definitely an improvement.
I says that he sounds clearer, like better,
You
but
sound
prior.
clearer and louder.
Okay.
There-
Because for me, I had him turned up to 200%, and like while battles were going on, I could hear Saba clear as day, could not hear Lawrence, and it was really annoying because Lawrence was like answering questions and like and like talking, and I was like, I want to hear this, but I can't. And so what I've decided to do was turn literally everybody else down and turn Lawrence up. So.
Turn Lawrence on.
Like I just turned up my overall audio for Discord, so that way I
So
could hear
guess-
Lawrence.
So I guess it is really strange that it's only Zach that's like between me and Zach, there's like some trouble going on there.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
true.
so.
We've been
Oh.
beefing for a long time.
Yeah, then
Beefing.
the guy's like, "Oh, go to Guru."
Yeah, now he's Beach, Sandy Beach,
Plaque
Cliff.
Beach. Plaque.
That's Plaque Beach. What a horrible nightmare dimension that we live in. That there's a beach that's literally just based on teeth.
The tooth.
That's so
Dave would
horrifying.
be so happy. Dave would be so happy.
Teeth.
Teeth.
Hey Grant, you remember when we did the root campaign where no one but you and Dave showed up, and then Dave fucking one-shotted, or essentially one-shotted the fucking Rat King?
Zach, you remember the root campaign?
Yeah, I do. Lawrence asked if we were gonna return to the root campaign, and I was like, I'm more interested in doing,
SCP.
SCP at the moment.
And then after SCP, you're thinking more of the heist,
Yeah.
which is fair.
Oh yeah.
I
that's
got
right, we
this.
could do this as Mario.
I got this.
And Luigi fucking.
Wait, shut up.
Dude.
Lawrence hasn't seen this.
Oh, you haven't. Okay.
All right.
How do you blow? On the-
So
on the DS that you're using.
give me a minute to finish this, and then I'm gonna have Lawrence explain to you. Wait.
Well, I mean, I don't exactly know how you did it.
Well, no. Tell him what problems we were having.
Oh, okay.
He got that good suck and that good blow.
He got that good suck, that good blow. He can inflate your balls to 80 times their size,
Finally.
like it's a fucking straw.
A ball inflator?
Yeah. Just imagine your scrotum just going. Phoom.
Oh no.
Saba, please don't react to that. I'm sorry. I went back and I had to consciously be like, man, am I gonna put in the interaction that Adrian and I had as Edgeworth and Phoenix at the very end of Ace Attorney 3? And I was like, I can't put that in there. That's too embarrassing. That's not something I want tied to my name for the rest of my life. Anywho. So, Lawrence, would you like to tell Grant what problems we were having?
Yeah, so essentially I guess somehow at this point of the game we were just largely ignoring the blowing aspect of our super legitimate DS. But then there came a boss fight against
A train. It was one of the Giga Bowser. Yeah, it was one of the Giga.
You can only blow.
You can only blow, but Zach was having a hard time with that. At one point, his blow skills were off. But at one point, he just like muted himself on Discord. It just fucking yelled. Apparently,
I tried because I had tested this like the other day, and it was like, yeah, my mic's not gonna work with or the new mic doesn't register with the emulator, or sorry, the legitimate DS, and and I was like, okay, well then what can I do? So Lawrence, what did I do?
well, that's the part where I'm
A little iffy.
sure
So I found a YouTube tutorial from like fucking 4 years ago. And it was just a kid who didn't want to record his voice, so he was just using a notepad to communicate. And I had to jump to catch him, right? Yeah, there you go. And he was using notepad to communicate, and the video was literally just, use an audio sample as to simulate what it sounds like to blow. And I was like, okay, but it had to be I said wav, and then I corrected myself to wave, but Lawrence was still laughing. And so I used a wave file, but apparently it wasn't loud enough. And I went back to that video, and it turns out that kid had recorded himself blowing into a microphone, and I was like, okay. And I listened to the audio real quick, and it's literally just a kid going like into the mic, and I was like, okay. I load that into the very legitimate DS, and then I put the hotkey, and it works. It's perfect.
a hotkey on your DS.
Yeah, the hotkey on my DS. It's really funny.
Using your Elgato to record this.
Yeah. My Elgato. Wait, the Elgato doesn't make any sense because Elgato only records via HDMI, so that still wouldn't work.
Your Gel Auto.
My Gel Auto, yeah. Overalls warm, birdie comfy. Birdly. Oh, that's funny.
Birdly.
But yeah, so so it was basically like 20 minutes of me just like having a conniption, being like, how the fuck am I supposed to beat this game if I can't blow? and then I got a solution. Now we're fine.
Well, that's the funny thing, because you found a solution, and it still took you like what, the second?
It took me like 3 tries to beat the boss.
It's a weird boss.
It was the point where, cause so I realized this afterwards, Lawrence, but you remember the part where I had to basically beat up the mountain? Like the mountain grew arms and legs, and I had to beat the shit out of it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm supposed to go to Plaque Beach, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Just making sure. What the fuck was I saying? This is the way to Plaque Beach, right? Yes. Good. Sorry, I'm so mind flooded.
Black Beach is south.
Black Beach is south.
Mountain, grew arms.
Oh, right. So every turn that mountain existed, every turn that it existed, the what'd you calls it? Oh shit, I'm bad at video games.
5?
Right? I didn't realize that defense mattered.
Fucking defense.
I didn't realize that defense mattered so much.
Jesus, and that's just a grasshopper.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying don't get hit.
What are you talking about? Got it. I gotta focus. But yeah, Lawrence, that was one of the reasons why I was having such difficulty, was that every turn that the mountain existed, the train was healing for a little bit. And so by the time I finally beat the shit out of the mountain, the train would come out and it had healed for like 2 attacks worth of damage.
Yeah, that was painful.
It was not fun. 35? Just Grant being fucking flabbergasted. I'm like,
Well, that shit should do like 10, 15.
but I didn't realize I was so low on defense.
I'm gonna put it into attack.
Well, because the thing was
If I
that,
kill my enemy fast enough, he'll be able to hit me.
but the thing was that like I
Defense
remembered
doesn't
from when I
matter.
played this as a kid, I just put everything into attack and defense and never had a problem.
You've grown worse at video game.
I guess so. I am a YouTuber now, so it only makes sense that I would get worse at video games. Wait, what the fuck? The fuck is this?
What? Oh, check it out.
What the hell is this?
No, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence, the part with the that we were talking about with the flying Koopas?
We need shell.
Flying poop.
Oh, it's yeah, we already did it. Hit that. It's over there, right? Hit that. No, it's not. I lied. Okay. What were we talking about?
I don't know. You said go to banter ideas. We have a lot.
I'm just so mind flooded. I'm so bad at video games, and I'm realizing I made a
You are bad
mistake.
at a video game.
I'm realizing that I made a mistake, and there's no way for me to remedy it quickly.
Oh no.
Grant, how the fuck do I get over there? Oh, you
It's
just-
not necessary for aggression.
Yeah, but it has a box there. It probably has some good. It has some good stuff in it, probably.
Probably.
Look at that.
Probably.
So that one's spun.
Go.
What about? Oh, this
Probably
one doesn't
somewhere else.
spin. Oh,
Probably somewhere else then.
you're probably
'Cause
right.
That one
Then.
only refers to that one.
Do you think
Probably.
Do you think it's across this island over here that I can't get to because I need this fruit to fall?
Oh.
Probably.
Can I hit the tree? Wait, how do I get that to fall? God, I hate this game. And I'm talking about the video game. So you people talk to each other, so that way
You hate you people.
you people talk to each other so I can focus on not being bad at the video game. I'm so embarrassed every fucking day on this stream.
Alright. Well, if only Adrian were here, he could talk about his roller coaster of a week.
That's true.
Now that you're here, you can talk about triangle theory.
Yeah, what the fuck is triangle theory?
How familiar are you guys with boxing?
I've watched Eppo.
I
Okay.
draw boxes.
He's a genius. I don't know if they talk about it in Hajime no Ippo, but in boxing there's a what's called the triangle theory of boxing. I just thought of this was interesting, like because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to talk about on stream. So there's what's called the triangle theory of boxing, which refers to 3 styles of boxing that basically work as a rock paper scissors.
I was literally just about to ask rock paper scissors. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So the first style is what's called the swarmer, and it's for boxers who are constantly like on their opponent, just fucking constantly up in their grill and just beating the shit out of them as quickly as possible, and just constantly applying pressure, and they're called the swarmer. And for example, Mike Tyson.
Okay,
There's
sure.
what's called there's what's called the outboxer, which maintains their distance, and it relies on like quick jabs and just being in, out,
So
i.e.
Manny Pacquiao
Muhammad Ali. What?
or Manny Pacquiao,
Oh,
a
maybe, I
famous Filipino boxer.
Oh,
I
maybe.
mean, everybody in the world knows who Pacquiao is.
I mean, I'm not familiar with his fighting, but yes. And
At
then
least when he was
lastly,
young. Go ahead.
oh no, that's cool. And then lastly would be the Slugger, which is just a brutal boxer whose main idea is they're not fast.
But if they hit
But
you
they can
once, you're
take a
fucking
hit.
dead.
Yeah, they rely on the one punch knockout. And so that would be like George Foreman. And so the way the triangle theory works. Oh shit. Where did that go?
Are you okay?
I dropped something and I don't know where it went.
I thought a bowling just like cracked.
He just broke his fucking finger.
My bones.
My bones.
My bones. So the way it works is that a slugger beats a swarmer beats a outboxer, and an outboxer beats a slugger. And this is of course a theory, but it has been
Fuck!
semi-proven. And it's
I just took 44. I just took 44 damage from a critical strike. Oh no. Oh no.
Things are not panning well.
Grant, I did. Grant, I made it ouchie.
Panic.
ouchie.
Would you say that Zach's fighting style in this game is more of a slugger?
No, it's more of a bee slugged.
No, because slugger can take a hit.
That's really funny. Oh, I love that.
But yeah, and so it is again just like a theory of boxing, but it has been proven in some instances of course, Muhammad Ali, a outboxer beating a slugger like George Foreman. And lastly, there is what's called like a fourth general style of boxing, which is all of the three previous forms kind of like put together.
Does the Avatar use that?
The Avatar of boxing.
Avatar of boxing. Yes. And basically, while they all possess all like of the previous skills, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, particularly against a good slugger who
What
could
the
just
fuck?
knock them the fuck out.
But is better than master of one.
True. And then, for example, like most recently, I guess Roy Jones Jr. Would be an example of a boxer puncher. Is what's the fourth one called?
Boxer puncher. Isn't that every boxer? Isn't every boxer a boxer puncher? Because if you're not a boxer puncher, that probably means you're not allowed to play the game.
You never know.
Oh, I forgot that they did that. Oh, God. Grant, I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Grant, I'm dying.
Like I said, they can
What
take a hit.
gamer.
There's no way in this game to redistribute your stats, right?
No.
I just have to
So.
I just have to make it. But,
Oh my god, get some defense, man.
dude, I just got +3 defense.
Get some
Perfect.
more on the bonus.
I wonder. Stan.
But stash though. But stash though. Am I really gonna throw out all of my mortals for the sake of this fucking video game?
No.
Yes.
Never defense, always attack or counter. That's
There
it.
you go. There you go. Your motto. Go for it.
This is why you stopped playing Hearthstone.
I can't do it. I can't look. I can't look. Wait, is this it? Yeah. Oh.
He was about to put it on speed.
Stash.
Get the 7.
Oh my god, look at the bonus! I got +3! The bonus was so high. That's amazing.
Anyways, yeah, that is the triangle theory of boxing.
No,
Just like
the
a fun-
stash.
Oh, the stash has been ruined! I got +6 on that.
Oh my
That's
God.
great.
Well, that's really interesting to know, because that's really weird. Because I watched boxing for years, but I never.
You never
tried the
noticed.
theory.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
never
I
never
noticed,
heard
like-
and never heard of it. Yeah.
Right, because all I knew was like, yeah, he's fast. Oh yeah, he punches hard. I never knew there was a proper theory to it.
He punched hard.
It's interesting, just like a fun read.
Oh, I didn't heal.
Yeah, you're
Oh
smart.
my god.
Yeah. I am a god gamer.
I can see Luigi's face, and he's like, I clearly know this is a bad idea, bro.
Luigi's like, help me.
Look, I can use that to heal if Luigi goes next. See? Look, I'm good.
Badge only heal run.
What are you talking about? I will go
They can
back.
still one-shot Mario.
I will go back and I will exchange my heal for bonus coins. I'll do it. Don't think I won't.
Oh my god.
He's a madman, everybody.
Man.
Oh, anywho. But yeah, so it's like I don't know, cause you asked like how like is anybody familiar with boxing, and I was like Hajime no Ippo. That's never a thing in Hajime no Ippo. Period. Based on
I feel like that could be easily like a real cool thing.
well, that's the thing. So the way that it works, at least for dude, I got 2 fast cash rings. Yeah. What was I gonna say? In Ippo, the main thing that is relevant. So Ippo is basically just apparently, by the way, the inspiration for Ippo starting was the same. It was like some Japanese boxer who also inspired Punch-Out. It was literally just this like very short, very stocky kid who just swept the floor with everybody in his like regionals and then nationals. Like, apparently they were incredible. And so that guy inspired both Punch-Out and Ippo. And the main thing with Ippo is that Ippo trains all day. He has fucking excellent fundamentals. And every single one of his opponents is a fucking cheater. like Grant, in your sense of, and I think I already know what the answer will be, but in your sense of the trio, I would like to describe one of Ippo's most famous opponents, and then you tell me what style he is. The guy, well, cheater, yeah. But the guy's main thing, his main gimmick, is that he has disjointed elbows, where he is able to punch so hard that his elbows dislocate entirely. Like his upper arm is completely disconnected from his lower arm, and he just flickers so fast. He wears purple boxing gloves, and he swings so fast that they catch the light, and it just appears as a purple streak of light as he fucking rocks your face. But he does this from the other side of the ring.
What the
Because so keep in mind that boxing is based on like body weight, right? And Ippo is incredibly short but stocky, so he's in the featherweight class, but everybody else who's in the featherweight class is like fucking 6'2" for some reason. And so this dude already has like unusually long arms to begin with, and then he has this fucking disjointed whatever punch, and so he's like literally at the beginning of the fight, the very first time they start, you know how they like you start in your corners and then you approach, or sorry, no, it's not the very first time they fight, it's the first time that they go back to their corners the first time. As soon as they are supposed to like get up and go back to the center so that way they can begin the match again, the dude fucking flicker punches Ippo from literally the opposite corner. So based on your understanding of the 3 styles, what would you describe this guy as?
Hold on. I describe him as Springman.
Springman.
This man flying around his fucking arms.
This dude's playing a different sport.
Yes.
But I'd say an outboxer
by maintaining distance, right?
Reach. Yeah.
So that's actually really interesting, because like now that you're describing it, I'm like going through my head and like thinking of like different Hajime no Ippo like opponents that he fights in the first season. The first season's by far the most famous one. And I'm thinking about it, and there's like another guy whose whole thing is that he Because there's like a thing in Eppo, and I'm sure it's a thing in like regular boxing called getting gassed, where you're out of gas, and so you gotta fucking stop because you're exhausted. There's this one dude whose whole thing is that as soon as the fight starts, he's just like boom, 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 just like punching the shit out of you, just punching, like it doesn't matter if you're blocking.
Swarmer.
Well, right, he's a swarmer, but then he gasses himself, and the minute he gasses, he clinches, where he just grabs you to catch his breath, and then as soon as he catches his breath, he pushes you away and just starts swarming you again. And I'm realizing, like, man, I guess these are things in boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super
Boxing's
cool. Boxing is neat. I like that. Oh, please, mercy. Anywho, that was a really good topic, Grant. Thank you for bringing it up, because I didn't actually know that there was like demonstrable, like, oh, Luigi's dead.
Oh, Luigi's dead.
How did that happen?
Luigi on ass.
Luigi on ass. Oh, he's
Oh,
back. All right, we're gonna green shell this motherfucker. All right.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
No, 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 no! I can't be this bad at video games. I promise. I'm a game designer.
To clip that.
No, no! I have to be better at video games than this.
Bad video game man.
I literally have to be better at video games than this. I can't. No.
What's up the jump?
Oh no. Oh, Oh
And you avoided a single coin.
no. Saba, you pick the next topic to talk about, please.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I've hit like my low energy point. I'm kind of exhausted.
What do you mean low energy? Oh, because right, you've been up since 6 a.m.
Yeah, and my phase is
Jesus.
passed, so I'm like.
Yeah, Saba was hyped because Saba finished Journey today.
Oh,
Yeah, we could
nice.
talk about that.
I mean, it would be the third time you says it, but would you like to share with Grant your experience?
You tell him what happened.
What do you mean me? No, I'm playing the fucking video game. I don't care if you're tired. I'm already mind flooded out my ass. It's your turn.
Play video game.
He play video games. Saba, you describe it, motherfucker.
I will describe it.
What a way to start a sentence. I will describe it. It's like, okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think Colin's watching this, so we're fine.
Colin doesn't watch my
Grant,
stuff. It's fine.
Grant,
Yeah.
tell me, do you know
know.
who the companions are in the game?
What?
So you're talking about
In Journey?
Yeah.
Like other players is what you're asking me?
Yeah, so there are other players.
Saba didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Saba didn't know that until she goes to talk to me about the game, and then I nonchalantly mention like, "Oh, how did you feel about playing alongside another player?" And Saba's jaw fucking hits the floor.
Yeah, because apparently I found a guy
Well,
at,
I mean-
at the beginning section, and I stuck with him the entire time. I'm like, I thought this guy
They-
was an AI.
They tell you in the credits.
Saba, so I says that, right? Saba's like, oh, I thought it was just like a randomly generated name, because the
Like,
guy's
you
name was
played
like,
with Gamerman 420.
well, his name was like
It was
Grumpy
like
something.
Hello Grumpy. It was like Hello Grumpy, and I was like, oh, that's a very weird name for like this character, but who cares?
For
They
this
probably
AI.
named it. Just the AI, right? So I was like, like, this is mind-boggling to me, and I feel almost a bit embarrassed because of this. But it's like, dude,
But why would you be that's the part I don't understand. Like, why would you be embarrassed for not realizing? I think that's only more wonderful. I think that makes your
I mean, it
experience.
Is great. It makes it really great, but at the same time, I feel a bit foolish because I didn't realize that. I was like, oh,
I'm hiccuping.
wow, Saba, you're quite something.
What the hell?
Apparently,
What is happening?
it was rare, Grant, what I had like done anyway, because Zach told me normally you don't stick with one person the entire time.
Yeah,
anyway.
normally it's like, 3 or 4 different people.
And that's why I was under the impression that this was an AI, because like this dude stuck with me the entire way from like the
You
beginning
guys
of the
were
game.
big chillin'.
You a big chillin'.
Dang. It was pretty good. Cause he saved.
Journey's
I think he saved
fantastic.
me from, like, he sacrificed himself like twice to like save me from getting hit. I think.
Dang, what a king.
I know.
King.
Right? That's what I was. Wait, what? I landed on top of them. Aren't you allowed to land on? Aren't you allowed to land? Aren't you? I thought you were allowed to land on top of them.
I think you landed in between the gap made by the two dead ones.
Oh, fuck off. I am good at video games. I am good at video games. I promise. Wait, what?
Yeah, Journey's fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I very much thoroughly enjoyed. Like, I like the idea of making a game that's just like an experience, you know? Because I felt like
Right.
Journey was an experience.
Absolutely.
Because I've described it multiple times. I think Journey is my favorite game of all time. Like if somebody asked me and I had to answer in an instant, I'd be like Journey, because the game is its own thesis. That's normally games have a thesis and it's something that you have to like discuss and figure out or something. Nah, Journey is its own thesis, and I'm like, that's amazing. Journey is Journey.
I'm interested to see what you guys think of Abzu.
Well, I mean, I played it.
Oh, what did you think of Abzu?
I mean, does anybody else in the call care about? I mean, not spoilers per se, but like sharing opinions.
I've
I've never
played
played
it through. I own it and I played a bit of it. I haven't beaten it.
So what? So that's the point of me asking. Like, if I were to describe like how I felt about the game, do you think that would affect your perception at all?
I mean, as long as there's no big reveals like Journey.
Well, no. I'm not like even.
Should I step into another? Voice
No.
changer?
I'm saying like even if there was.
I want to know if he likes it or dislikes it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah, like if me, because you know me pretty well. So like if I say yes or no, I didn't know if that was gonna like influence like how you might interpret stuff in the game.
Okay.
So once again,
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead.
ask.
Go ahead.
Okay, so to answer your question, Saba, I think Journey or not Journey. Sorry, I think Journey's the best game ever.
Journey.
I think Abzu is on its own a good game. I think that it's visually stunning, and I think that that carries the game a lot. But I do not think that it even holds a candle to Journey.
I can agree with that. I like it for what it is, but it is. I feel like.
Wait, did you play Abzu first?
No, I didn't play Abzu. I watched someone play Abzu.
No, it's not good. Oh, that's funny. So you didn't play Abzu at all.
No, I watched it.
So are you looking forward to when Colin plays it on next Sunday?
I mean, kind of. I kind of just wanted to hear what you like thought of it, because I thought it was just I thought it was a nice game, right? But clearly, since I played Journey now, I agree with you. Like, Journey in on itself is its own thing. Based off of that, do you think we should have him play Abzu first?
No. Yeah, no. We are absolutely playing all three of the games chronologically.
Chronologically.
Yeah, because then after he's done with that, I'm gonna be playing the Pathless.
This is the best.
No, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell him that at all. We'll discuss the game and say our own opinions on it. I want Colin to tell me, like, tell us whether or not, like, what he thinks. You know,
Oh, is that why you suggested muting yourself?
more or less.
It's like, how are you digging into this carpet?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The whole place is made of concrete too, by the way. Don't forget that.
Nice logic.
Baby.
Concrete. All right, now I'm fat.
Inhale.
Shit.
Oh,
You fool.
exhale.
Inhale, dong.
Exhale, dong.
You remember that from the what the fuck?
What?
The fuck is this?
Started again, right?
No.
Not yet.
It's not
Monday.
until like the 19th.
Monday.
On Monday.
Dude.
I wish
And
you
I
luck.
hope that.
More importantly,
that
I
goes
wish
well.
Dave luck.
Yeah,
Dave-
true.
Dave needs all the luck.
Dave is going to die soon.
Oh no. Well, but let me know what you end up choosing for capstone. I'm interested to see what you're gonna decide on, Grant.
I'll let you know once I figure that out.
Figure it out. One day before semester ends, so I figured it out.
I've done it.
He has to
I
submit
will
stuff
write this
before
20
that.
page paper.
There's shit that he has to submit before that. Grant would be a god
by the
among
way-
men if he got away with that.
By the way, 3 of my classes have been posted on Canvas. One of them I already have a grade for somehow. And it's not a 0%, nor is it 100%. It's a 95.29%.
That's very
You're doing
specific.
good.
How the fuck
Clearly, you've made a
did
good
that
impression.
happen? I guess so. But I'm not gonna enjoy I'm already like I'm not gonna enjoy this class.
Which class is it?
Capstone, but software engineering methods.
Wait. So did you
wanna
get
take a
so
wild guess, Zach, as to who the professor is?
it's not Benit.
No, it is.
What?
It is. Yeah,
This man can't keep getting away with this.
I know.
He can't just teach every class. He doesn't have proficiency in everything. He just has
Yeah, he's
proficiency
the-
in most things.
He's the new director now, by the way. Of
Really?
CS. Yeah.
Man, I'm really happy for him because Benit is a wonderful guy. But I can't believe that he's becoming the director at a school where they're about to go up in flames.
Please don't say that. Just let me be done.
I think
We're
that
going
I
for
think that
flames
you'll
tomorrow.
you'll finish. I think anybody after you is fucked.
Fuck.
Shame.
Which, by the way, Lawrence, Saba, you guys got your degrees already, right?
Good. Yeah.
I still didn't.
Wow.
Oh, I should ask.
Well, you're also
uh,
like 50 states away, so.
I'm definitely not 50 states away.
You never know.
How long did it take to get your degree?
Oh, it's been like. When did I finish school?
Same time I did.
Months. Yeah, so it's been.
In months, right? Because I was thinking like
Month
real
is that,
soon. I'm gonna email.
I'm gonna shit
I guess
myself.
my advisor. So Trey. Wait, Zach, what did you say? You just say you're gonna shit
Just the
yourself.
way he said it made me laugh.
It was
Just like, I think
I
real
know.
soon, I'm gonna shit myself. That's such conviction.
That's like caught me off guard. Like what?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to completely derail your story, but it was just.
Anyway.
Good.
Say I was planning on emailing Trey like, I don't know whenever the semester begins, which I guess is Monday. I was like, I'm just gonna be like, so where the fuck's my degree at? I just want proof that I'm done.
I have been not consistently, but every once in a while, I will be like,
Shit
"Yo,
myself.
shit myself." No, I'll be like, "Hey, Mr. Brown, what's up with my degree?" And he'll just give me a fucking laundry list of like, "Oh, well, you know, this thing went wrong, and then this thing hasn't been going well, and then because of COVID, this thing," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Motherfucker, just say you don't have it.
Okay,
So you just
circle
email
once
Brown, not
only.
your advisor.
I don't have who's my fucking advisor?
We don't have one.
Oh.
We don't have an advisor still.
Oh
mean, I
man,
guess, yeah,
could
you
you
don't have
imagine the fucking luxury of being able to be like, hey advisor, can you give me some helpful advice about like, you know, things that might be useful to me? Instead of being like, hey advisor, can you exist in your like entirety, please?
In any
I think I
capacity
pressed the
you
wrong
exist.
button.
No, you didn't, Lawrence. Let's keep talking about how not frustrating it is to definitely have an advisor. Please tell me how it is. Tell me how it is, Lawrence. Tell me how nice it is that you have an advisor, please. Describe it to
Oh, I
me.
don't-
In detail!
I don't like advisor in the first place, so what am I supposed to say?
Oh my
What the
God,
fuck is
first
this?
Advisor when I first came to school for us? No.
Didn't we come to school at the same time? What the fuck,
Huh?
dude?
Goodbye,
She had-
Luigi.
She had left, like, I think, like, I don't know, junior or senior year, thank God.
Yeah, that was Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack.
I just, the least helpful woman. And, like, it was so bad. Like, I'm busy on my own time, and, like, I have to go to another class, so I, like, politely knock on the door and open it, because I literally can't see in there.
And she's like, nah.
No, she's like, did you know what she did was very rude? And I'm like, this poor kid sitting in, like, in front of her, he just looks like, just, like, terrified to a certain degree. And I was like, I'm so sorry, kid. Like, all I needed to do was get, like, one signature from her, and I would have been, like, out of her hair. But yeah, worst. Oh, I remember even, like, hearing,
Fuck.
I think it was during around the time where people were signing up for classes, and she was talking, and you know how in, like, the classes right there, they're like, well, come and we'll help you, like, get your classes, right?
Yeah.
And so it was the end, because we had our class in that same classroom, and so they were at the end of what they were doing, and I could just hear her, and she was talking to a student, and she's like, okay, so could you email me to remind me to do this for you?
Yeah, like that was the type of shit she would keep saying to me all the time. And I'm like, motherfucker, this is your job.
Yeah, it's literally your job. Why
It's
would
not
you
my
do
job to
that?
remind you. What the fuck are you doing all day?
So yeah.
Oh god, I
It
hated
was not
Jessica.
helpful, it was mean. She was not nice.
She
Yeah, she.
I don't know if she did something similar to Grant, but she auto completed my fucking class schedule every semester. So I'd be like, "Hey, I want to do X, Y, or Z." And then she'd be like, "Okay, that's fine." And then ignore what I told her I wanted to do, cuz I had like researched like what I should be doing that semester, and she would just auto complete it. So it's like I ended up taking, I don't know, like, I had all of my fucking, my, like, big-ass project classes for my senior year, where you're supposed to separate it out to only take one of those big project classes every semester. And I'm like, dude, I hate this lady. She's so frustrating. I'm sorry, Grant, what were you gonna say?
Grant,
blacked
end
out
your
it.
suffering, Grant.
I blacked out again.
End your suffering.
And oh shoot, am I supposed to pick a new topic then?
No, you can keep talking about whatever.
Oh, I don't even remember. What was I talking about?
How did we get here? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Lawrence said some fucking privileged shit about having an advisor.
Oh, it was because I was talking about like classes
that's
coming
fine.
up.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I actually do have something that I really need to talk to actually all three of you about. Who did you have for capstone?
It was Johnson?
Rosalind?
Yeah, Rosalind Johnson, something?
Lynn, yeah,
Did you guys have to get a book?
No, absolutely not.
What the
Well,
fuck?
okay, hold up. You should double check, because I'm pretty sure on the syllabus she says, like, this is the book that's recommended, definitely not necessary.
Nah, I checked the syllabus like 2 hours ago, and it was like, yeah, have these books, and I'm like, yeah, whatever you say. And then I look at the modules, and it's like, yeah, read from the books and write about it. And it's like, what?
That's super weird. We didn't do that at all.
No, I totally remember. Yeah, the books. I never actually got the book. I remember, I think I maybe found a PDF, and I just read, like, sections of it.
Do you perhaps have that, Saba?
Let me go look this up for you, but...
Did we have to? We didn't have to read a book, right, Zach?
No, absolutely not.
There was a book. She asked
Yeah, there was a book. There was a book. She was like, "Oh, it's not super necessary." And then we never had anything to do with it ever again.
It was full online though, class, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the
Are
same
you
problem.
Are you
I remember
partially in
it.
person?
No, we're full online.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? There's no way."
Nah. I
Could
don't
it-
know.
Could it be
I'll
possible
see.
that, like, whenever she would do discussion questions, it would be referring to something about the book,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
me just being me, I would look at the everyone else's answers and then just
Be like,
change
"Yeah,
my
that's
answers
about
to be
right."
like similar, but like correct at the same time.
Where's my capstone?
Not copying. To be precise, it's not copying the answer. It's looking at the question, looking at the
Can I-
answer.
It's context.
And
Can I
it's like,
save
okay,
before I do
know the
this?
Context.
Hell yeah. I mean, you did. Remember, Zach? Right before. Right down there on the bottom right.
Right, but now I have it open.
Oh, they
Oh, so I should go back.
Okay, then.
my class.
Yeah, just go back.
Yeah, it's super weird on Canvas because I'm already done. Like my capstone class now is for like the other teacher, and I'm like, why the frick did they change
They
my
like
capstone class
updated
on
it.
Canvas? Can you tell me the name of the book?
Can you tell me the name of the book?
Let me log on to Canvas.
Not required 101.
Not required.
1000% not required 101.
Because I'm pretty sure throughout the entire semester, it's just work on
It's
your
just
paper.
writing.
Yeah, it's just work on your paper, and that's it.
Yeah.
Hey Lawrence, can you see the stream?
The book is not in the syllabus.
Yeah, those are freaky.
So
Oh
if I
my
remember
goodness.
correctly, Grant, these are the enemies from the first Mario and Luigi game, right?
The second one.
Was it the second one? My bad.
Shroobs. Yeah, partners in time. They're the Shroobs.
Shrooms.
I'm a scat man.
I'm a scat man. That's amazing.
Called A manual for writers.
Okay.
What the fuck? Who gives
Wow,
a shit about that?
Useless.
Yeah.
By
no
who?
kidding.
By
Kate
Emmanuel.
L. Turabian.
By Emmanuel. That's amazing.
I'm sorry, Grant. Please say that one more time.
You know what? I'll DM you like.
That's a
I was
good-
like,
that's a
I did
good
not
plan.
hear a word you just said.
What?
Something Turabian. That's what I heard, and I just had
Turabian.
flashbacks.
Nope, that's it.
Speaking of not understanding what things are saying.
Oh, I just took 130 damage from a single hit.
Zach.
Oh no!
Louis.
No, that's a no for me, dog. Well,
That's a no from me,
They
dog.
just got.
Grant, I don't know if you remember, but for me, I remember doing that bonus fight like right before finishing the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing it now.
I didn't expect to take 130 damage.
Grant, check that for me, will you?
Yeah, I'm gonna refill my water.
Okay.
There's also this one. Either one,
Ooh.
you can just skim and you will find that like section or whatever, and you will be good.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
This is very much appreciated. I'm going to.
See, now Grant, now don't you understand why I pirate shit?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Because pirating is cool.
Pirating is
Just
cool,
like-
everybody.
Who doesn't like pirates?
Exactly.
Hey, Grant, are
Just
our
like
sea
how
shanties
Inside Sto-
are sea shanties just salty barbershop quartets?
I wish, but no.
Oh.
Haha,
No.
wonderful.
Barbershop quartets consist of 4 specific parts, while sea shanties just require a shantyman and other people. Baritone, bass, lead, and then fucking other one.
Hey, Grant, I have a
Tenor.
Tenor. That's
Grant.
it.
There you go.
Grant, I have a question.
Look at me.
Grant, I have a
Yes.
question. What do you call a Halloween monster with a deep voice?
What?
A scaratone.
Ooh. I like that.
Oh,
Looks
should
like I
okay,
came
let
at the
me
right
tell you-
time.
Let me tell you this joke that my sister thought up. Okay, you ready for
Which
it?
sister
I
is
told
this?
Zach, I told my younger one. I told you about this one already, Zach.
You
This
did?
is more. I did. So guys, this man's wife went on a tropical fruits diet, so there was fruit everywhere inside the house.
Oh, you
It's
did tell
enough
me
to
this.
make a man go crazy.
There's not even a punchline. Like the punchline is just the joke, and I love it. It's so good.
So I took that one to my little sister. You rock.
That one's really good.
Yeah, for
do
some
like
people,
that.
it took them 5 seconds to realize what the hell was just said.
Mango crazy.
Mango
Mango.
crazy.
Can we? I
No.
should probably use these beans, right? I don't think
Maybe.
I don't think I've used a single bean yet.
You son of a bitch.
I didn't think about
I was
it.
about to say, you son of a bean.
You son of
You
a
son
bean.
of a bean.
So yeah, the thing I was gonna ask was, I don't know if anybody has anything that they necessarily want to talk about per se, but I put it in banter ideas because I was thinking the other night, I remembered like the fact that like I didn't remember anybody's favorite Pokemon, and I was like, I wonder what other details I don't remember about these people who I lived with for multiple years. and so I kind of
Zach.
and so I kind of wanted to do the newlywed game if you guys were up for it.
Oh God,
I would.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna
I would
say
be
I like
down.
all of you guys. You guys are really good friends of mine. I will not remember almost anything.
That's totally
so
fine.
sorry.
This is also a bonding experience.
I hate my
a scary
memory.
bonding
This
experience.
is why gifts are so hard for me to get because it's like I don't know.
Cause I hate everybody and they're not worth my time or
Okay,
effort.
well that's Zach's excuse. My excuse is I just
My name is Saba Solari. I forget your last name.
Thank you.
Isn't it shit? No, I do know it.
It's
How
Solari.
about we not say my last name, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Because you
Good
already
point.
messed it up.
Saba, DM me your last name later.
Oh my god.
Hello, person in chat. We're about to do the newlywed games. That way I can embarrass myself with how little I retain about my friends that I've known for multiple years. So the way that I was planning on having this work was somebody would look up like the typical questions from the newlywed game, and then we could just like ask each other essentially.
All right.
Like the person
I'm
the
downloading these books right now, but
Yeah, I'm about to say we can do this in a minute. But like the idea being that everybody was their audio is a bit
Who's
low.
audio?
I'm about to say, is it everybody? How is it possibly everybody?
buddy.
Is
Hi.
my thing going-
Hello.
That's,
Oh, that's
oh god.
one at a time.
Well, Lawrence is just speaking lowly anyway.
Yeah, about to say Lawrence just talks quietly to begin with, but there you go.
I don't know. Maybe we can figure it out, or I can listen.
I will say if you wouldn't mind listening too, that'd be great. Just that way I could have some more immediate feedback. But I have just bumped Discord on in general, I guess. No, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. So, Mikey, this has been an ongoing problem because the thing is, on my end, everybody's crazy loud already.
Except for me, apparently.
Well, no, even you now, because I told you that I told you that I adjusted everybody. So it's like I don't know how to fix this because it's already super loud. And I don't think, or at least I don't know how to.
Shove everyone in Discord to like 5%.
I mean, I can't increase Lawrence. But the problem continues to be that if I make everybody else louder, you are already loud to me, the human being who is sitting here in this chair. And so it's like I'll be deaf.
It's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Thanks,
Some of
Lawrence.
you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Got sussed on Twitter, so I'm just vibing.
Well,
Feel
vibe
free to vibe, my friend. We're just recording for a YouTube thing that I'm gonna do eventually. So have fun, enjoy us just yammering on about nothing.
All right,
Alright.
newlywed game questions.
All right, you got it.
There's a bunch of questions.
I got it. All right, who's going first?
I do agree. It is hard
So
to hear in
so the
chat.
way that I figured we would do it is we could do round robin style, but we would just have you ask the questions. How does that sound?
Sure.
So we'll just go by the order in the stream. The stream.
Okay. Well,
So it would be me, Grant, Lawrence, Saba.
oh yeah, the audio overall is very low. I can barely hear myself, but
Really?
whatever.
Wait, no, it's not whatever. This is recording stuff. This was fine before. What happened?
I don't know.
Freaking Mario.
It's not Mario. It's not Mario.
Ruined it.
I can blame him as much as I want.
You Italian. That's it.
All right. No,
Maybe
that's
if
audio.
Mario put some,
That's audio output.
maybe if Mario put some more points on
Megatron?
defense.
Megatron?
Inspector Gadget.
Claw.
You will be mine.
Claw kind of becoming Fat Albert.
What? Hey, Inspector Gadget. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. I'll have to look into this later, I guess. Man, that's so frustrating. Maybe I will legit have to run Audacity in the background. Maybe I'll have to run Audacity in the background to record you guys and then use that as a source for my OBS, because that I can manipulate more. I legit have no idea.
4 layers deep into this. Now
Listen, I
Audacity
want
is
your
like
guys'
a-
audio to be good.
I'm sure I have no qualms against that. I just find this kind of amusing.
Thank you. I appreciate that you find my plight amusing.
We all do.
Okay, so what about that game we were gonna play?
Yeah.
Whatever.
so
We'll just
Zach-
have to keep going.
So I assume this is us.
You have to guess what the answer
About-
is, and then I'll answer it with whatever the truth is. Yeah.
So are we all answering about
We're all
you?
guessing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the first question is, how did you first meet this person?
Oh, that's okay. That's really complex.
Well, there's 3 of us.
Yeah, that's what
separately,
I'm
so-
saying.
No.
That's
This is
3
fine.
different
No. This is
answers.
fine. I'll just give 3 answers. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone got their answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go first? Or Zach, just pick one answer.
We'll just
then
go in the
someone-
the same order that we already indicated. So Grant, you go first.
Okay. Would be game production class.
Okay.
What was your answer,
You remember
Zach?
that's the question.
I thought no, it wasn't game. Wait, did we have game production before the game event?
Yes.
Okay, so straight up,
Oh.
I remember. No, hold up. I remember
No,
you.
no,
I
no.
remember you in game production, but I thought game production was after that.
No.
So I do remember that. I remember like
It was-
Jordan.
it was
I remember like.
during the class.
Oh, okay. I
That we
remember.
first
I
met.
remember like Jordan's like monkey game and stuff like that. So I remember that. I just thought it came.
Yeah.
I just thought it was after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was during the class, but we technically met first during the class.
So I'm realizing that maybe we should do this in reverse. Maybe I should answer
Yeah.
the question about all 3 of you. So, because I can answer it for Lawrence and Saba. I remember exactly the first time I met them. Lawrence
Alright,
was
you're right.
Lawrence was one of my first roommates, so I met him before. Well, no, I met Adrian first, but Lawrence was the first person I met at the apartment. And then we already talked about like first impressions and stuff like that, so we don't have to talk about that. And then the first time I met Saba was in not creative writing, video game
Eh?
It was video game storytelling.
It was storytelling.
Yeah, it was video game storytelling. And I think the first time we actually interacted, because we sat like relatively close together, and
Yeah,
it was
I sat in like the back. I think you sat like 2 rows, or like 1 row ahead of me.
yeah, well, no, I'm about to say I was definitely like further in the back or something like that. But it was just one of those things where it's like the first time we interacted, it was just like one of those weekly discussion type things where it's like, oh well, we got this activity to do, let's discuss it, and that was it.
Yeah.
But
Very
yeah.
exciting.
So there you go. That was my
Alright.
my answer for the 3 of you. So Grant is next, but Grant is also asking the question.
So ask yourself the question.
No. Grant is going to ask the question and then answer it for the 3 of us.
Okay.
All right, where did we go on our first date?
Skip that one. Wait, Grant, where did we go on our first date?
Game event. Board game event.
Board game event. Where's the first time? When was the first time you went on a date with Lawrence?
We stopped dating.
Oh!
Oh.
Well, I mean, even if you were still dating, you would still have a first date.
This was just one big date.
The whole
True.
time.
It
Oh my
hasn't
god.
stopped.
That's
It never
that's kind of a
stopped.
nightmare to me.
When was the first time we actually like did hang out, Lawrence? Because I don't. Because
Was it a game night?
I guess it was game night.
Is that just the easy answer that it was game night?
That is
Yeah,
the easy
because
answer, but
I've
I
told
also
the
think
story
it's
of how I confirmed Lawrence and I were friends.
How we
Um,
confirm.
I don't remember that story
Yeah.
actually.
true.
Oh,
Have I? Oh, you know what? Greg, you can tell that story.
okay. Because it was the very first game night I was invited to, which was very very fun. Zach doesn't remember, of course, but you said yourself you didn't. But because Lawrence and I were in Python as well as 2D design together. And so, like, Lawrence came home, and I was just like, "Hey, Lawrence," and he was like, "Hey, Grant." And I was like, "Yes, we're friends."
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Hey-
Those names.
Hey Grant, real quick, how do you use beans? I don't
I'll
remember.
tell
Good
my
question.
side of the story for that.
Is it this?
Yeah, by all means.
Zach's doing his beans thing. I guess I could tell it right now, but
Yeah, feel free.
I believe I
Ah,
came
got it.
home from work into game night, and that's where I saw Grant for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm like pretty sure like I saw all these people that like I've like seen maybe once in class. I'm pretty sure I leaned over to Janine and was like, "Great, can you tell me all of their names?" Okay. Hi, Grant.
and like we've talked about this before, at least me and Saba have definitely, but it's one of those things where it's just like it never even crossed my mind that you guys wouldn't know each other because I knew you guys, and it was just like if
Yeah, like-
anybody
Oh,
if
yeah.
anybody wouldn't have worked for the group, I didn't invite them. You know what I mean? So it's like in my mind, the thing that mattered wasn't do you guys know each other. It was like would these people mesh? And I felt like under almost all circumstances, I was correct.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was just I remember
Uh,
my like when I said like hi Grant and then Grant was like hi Lawrence. Grant, of course, you said like yes we're friends. Me on my side, I was thinking it's like all right, I didn't fuck that up.
So good.
And like you're saying that we didn't know each other most recently, because before streaming, I didn't know Adrian at all.
Oh yeah, that totally would have passed you
Oh.
by. I totally forgot about
I-
that.
Never talked to Adrian. I never talked to him alone, or like I just had never talked to him really that much.
I forgot
And
about
so,
that.
Yeah, he joined the stream, and it was kind of like, all right, guess I'm gonna have to get to know him, which is great because Adrian's awesome.
I should perhaps think about this more often than I do, or maybe not, because maybe if I think about it too much, I'll like second guess whether or not I should invite people to things. Because like as of right now, seems to work out. Maybe that's just because the people I know are maybe that's just because the people I know are pretty affable. But yeah,
Maybe.
I don't even remember because like Adrian and I didn't really interact outside of game nights at all, and that was like the primary reason why I thought about inviting him for like streaming was because it was just like, well, yeah, he seems to be okay at game nights. And I was like, well, there you go. That's basically what the stream is. The stream is just the natural evolution of game night, I
It is
guess.
game night. All right, Lawrence, your turn.
All right, Lawrence's turn to answer. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, never mind. Because I was gonna say, technically, you should have skipped that question since it obviously doesn't apply. But we got a good conversation.
We went
But
into
I'm about
a
to say
lot
we
of
got
detail.
a good conversation out of it, so it's fine.
Who's their celebrity crush?
Ooh.
Oh shit!
God, I don't even really-
ooh.
I remember you said this when we lived together.
What me?
Yeah, you did.
I
remember.
My answer might have changed though.
Oh shit, you're absolutely right.
Wait, no,
I
you're
did
answering.
that.
No, you're answering for the three of us.
So, like,
Man.
what
So you have to
are
say
those
you have to
questions?
say who mine,
Oh, I'm answering for
Grant's.
all of us?
And
We're not doing separate.
it doesn't work with 4 people if you don't do it like this.
Shit.
So Lawrence has to answer who's our celebrity crush for all 3 of us, and then we tell him whether or
Oh,
not he's right
I
or
was
wrong.
thinking it backwards. Yeah. Never mind.
No, we started doing it backwards, and then as Saba pointed out, I was like, wait, yeah, she's right. This doesn't work.
Oh, never mind. I just chose that one because I thought I knew Lawrence's. Shit.
Oh, I'm supposed to
if
be.
you say it, I could possibly just be like, yeah,
Fuck.
that was true at some point.
This is Ryan Reynolds.
He's pretty spanking hot, so
Yeah.
pretty much.
So anyway, Lawrence, you have to answer for the 3 of us.
All right.
You're allowed to give a joke answer for Saba.
Dude, I don't even know myself. Yeah, you could just.
I was actually
Godot.
gonna say Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is pretty good. But
Yeah,
eh,
that's fine.
You dropped it. What a gamer, Zach.
Shut up.
Gamer.
I can't knock his teeth out. What do you want me to do?
They're too shiny.
Zach's
You can kill him though.
celebrity crush is
Who is it? I have a lot, but I'm basing this answer on the one that I talked with you about, and like my first one where I was like, yeah, I'd fuck him. Because normally that's weird. Normally, if you're like, yeah, I'd fuck that celebrity, that's a really creepy thing to do. This was the first time where I was like, you know what? It's fine.
I'm gonna guess that your celebrity crush is Mary Elizabeth Winstead,
Excuse you.
the goth from Scott Pilgrim.
I was gonna say we could change this to fictional crush.
We could change it to
Then I
fictional
could
crush
give
as
an
well.
answer.
Oh, then Zach's answer is just 7-foot tall skeletal lizard woman.
Excuse you, it's 9-foot tall skeletal lizard woman. You absolute heathen.
Oh.
Only 7 feet. You absolute knob.
And
Wait, Grant. Wait, Grant. Who do you think my fictional crush is?
Huh?
Wait,
No, I
'cause-
was just saying for Saba because we all know.
oh, it's Godot, obviously.
Boiler.
We were
Ace Attorney.
playing Ace Attorney 3, and Saba had to buy a fucking mop and bucket.
If we're talking fictional characters, no, that's not my favorite one. It's not my celebrity
But
crush.
it's like it's not you don't have a crush on Godot.
I do, but if we're talking about fictional people, I have one that's superior than that.
Edgeworth.
No, not from the game.
Oh.
Not from the game? What does that mean?
No, it's the celebrity, quote unquote celebrity crush is not. It's not from Ace Attorney.
It's some dumbass anime character.
Sure.
Wait, really?
Hades?
No,
wait,
I
hold
don't
on,
know.
Theranos.
It's Zagreus.
No, it's not from a game.
Not from a game.
Not from a game.
It's Megra.
From a movie, yeah.
Milo from Atlantis.
Milo from
It's
Atlantis.
actually, and I've told you guys this. I do remember saying it is what my favorite movie is to you guys.
Oh shit! I vaguely
Long John Silver?
this. Long John Silver
Excuse me.
from
Davy
from
Jones.
from.
Davy Jones.
But
Wow,
from
what
the
kind of
monkey.
stuff do you think I'm into, Grant?
Pirates.
No, but from the monkey.
Yo,
Dude, I have so much money. I should probably spend it.
Here, I'll give you guys time to think about that.
Can you give us a hint as to like what it's from? Because like I mean, you said it was like your you said it was like your favorite. She said it was like her favorite movie that she talked to us about already, and I'm like, I get that, but I don't remember. And
Okay, it's an animated movie.
Spirited Away. It's fucking what's
No.
his guy?
No.
Haku.
What? You're kind of getting a bit close there.
The guy from.
Oh, I know this.
What is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
Grant.
it's Howl.
Oh, it's totally Howl.
Really? We talked about
I
that?
just said that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
Lawrence
did?
said that.
Oh, I
Lawrence
couldn't
said
hear.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Couldn't hear a
Okay.
damn word.
Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
More confidence, Lawrence. I can't hear you without confidence.
Howl's Moving Castle is pretty good.
Dude, that's my favorite movie of all time. I'm like making the point.
Well, I
It
can
is.
cross that one off. My next one was gonna be, what's their favorite movie?
All right. I don't know. Do we want to count that as being done? That question, since we got a topic out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Because basically, this is just an excuse to just have a bunch of topics in a row.
Yeah,
But to answer the
absolutely.
question, my celebrity crush is Nathan Fillion.
Ooh.
Fair.
Also,
I feel
yeah,
like-
also fair.
Oh, never mind. Just keep on going.
I also feel like
I
what,
was thinking about
Saba?
something. No, I was
You're
thinking
nah,
about
Saba.
something
You're
else.
not allowed to
Nathan Fillion.
escape. There's no escape, Saba. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna kind of say, well, whoever has the most interesting answer could like potentially talk, but I don't know.
About
That
who?
might- I
About
don't
the about their favorite celebrity crush?
know. No, about like if whoever's like asking a question or whatever the question is or something. But I was like, that's a bit redundant.
Wait, am I an idiot?
Who knows?
I'm a dumbass. God damn it! I was already here. I was just kind of like not thinking. Oh my god, I'm wasting so much time. Anywho, sorry.
Time.
So if we want, we can move on to the next question. But
Ba-ba-da.
so this would be
Actually, no,
so this
before
would
we-
be
before we
Saba,
move on to
right?
the next
Oh,
question,
oh, sorry.
Grant, what did you think? Who did you think was my celebrity crush?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh yeah,
'Cause you
we
didn't
did say
that.
this. Yeah.
it
I
was
mean-
you and Bobby were talking about it when we were living together.
That's probably like my male celebrity crush.
Who's your
Yeah.
female celebrity crush? You
Ryan
weirdo.
Gal Gadot.
Nah, I
Gal
can't.
Gadot.
That's not even fair. That's just
Why
like
is
no,
that?
that's like a given. That's like fucking duh. You have a
Of course it
you
is.
have a pulse and aren't blind. Obviously, give a real answer.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. Yeah. There's a reason why she was picked to be a fucking Amazonian. Grant, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
You're here.
'Cause
You're
I-
supposed to go Black Beach.
Right. How the fuck do I get to
Keep
Black
going
Beach?
Down. Just down.
Wait, really?
I mean, just read the sign. It will tell. No. Not that down. Read the sign.
This sign?
Na na na
Yeah.
boyo.
It'll say Black Beach to like down.
Yeah, down. That's where I just
So
was.
just keep going down.
Really? Through this purple cave?
Sure.
I didn't remember this. I was literally here and turned around because I was like, this can't be right.
You could also just like look on your map.
I can?
Pause. There
What's
you
my
are.
what's my map?
Black Beach.
Black Beach.
How do I get to my map?
A beach
Pause.
full of teeth.
Oh my god, there's a map.
Oh my god.
There's Black Beach.
All right. Don't worry, we're good. All right.
So
Moving
much
on to the next
time.
question. Moving on to the next question. Saba has to answer it about the three of us.
Oh,
The
Lord, I'm
people
sorry,
the
guys.
people she knows the least. Grant, try to give her a softball if you can.
I have a
Alright.
very bad memory.
This woman who has basically only seen you guys at game night and then heard your
Like
voices
twice.
digitally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite color.
I was about
Oh,
to
we
say,
kind of
that's
talked
a
about
solid
this.
Favorite
Yeah.
color?
Yeah.
talked about
Zach
that in the
says was
past.
like red.
Sorry, who?
Yours, Zach. If
Well, I
remember
mean, she's not wrong.
I
remember
know,
you
but
saying red.
silence because I could hear you thinking, "Don't say BRS, don't say BRS."
No, that's
I
not
mean,
what I was
technically-
thinking at
technically
all.
Your favorite color scheme, I remember because we talked about this relatively recently. Is like sunset colors and stuff.
Well,
But
I
remember
mean,
you saying red was like you liked red.
well, there is another color that I do like more, but if you recall, I said
you
that
also
it makes.
said you like gold.
There you
and
go. Yeah, that
people
one.
thought you were weird because of you liking gold.
No, I thought I would sound weird if I said my favorite color was gold.
Oh yeah.
Money.
So
I
at least
love
remember
gold.
that conversation with you. I don't know Lawrence and Grant. I don't think we've ever talked about colors
Yeah,
together.
I was in
You-
the same conversation.
I
with
remember
Zach.
that.
It was fucking
Lawrence?
fucking Manifold Garden if that rings any bells.
That's the only thing I can remember. Maybe like blue from you, Lawrence.
Not currently.
Not current. Well, if you're
About the
When we
But I
talked,
did
it
say
changed.
but I did say what my favorite color was when we talked about it in Manifold Garden. And it still
Saba.
is currently.
Oh Lord, what could it
Bum,
be?
bum.
I have to like rack my brain for this conversation.
See, I'm doing this also to validate myself, to be like, yeah, it's hard to remember things even when you have the conversation recorded. How long ago was Manifold Garden? It wasn't that long.
But this is
No, it
also
wasn't.
like digital.
The world is digital.
True.
We're all just
Moving
figment.
on.
We're all just
The only
figments
thing
of
I
each other's
remember is us
imagination.
Talking about brown, and for some reason I remember saying I don't like brown, but I can't remember what Lawrence said, so I'm like stuck on that part of our conversation. But I can't escape from it. Lawrence, you should just tell me.
I'll give you a hint. You already said it.
I already said it.
Red?
Red?
It is red.
It is red.
Red.
That's weird because it doesn't fit your color
I
scheme at
definitely
all.
don't remember this.
And if you like
Pina
remember the
coladas.
details, I always chose red when we were played SCP.
That's true. That's true. I do. My memory is bringing back bits and pieces.
All right, now Grant.
Based off of that deduction, I don't even remember what Grant's color is in SCP. Yellow?
Sad.
But I definitely know I haven't talked to Grant about his favorite color.
I was there in that conversation.
Yes, Saba, he was there.
No, I know, but I don't. Oh God.
I
Lord.
definitely never
If
talked.
it helped.
Listen, Grant.
If it helps.
Listen, Grant. I definitely never played
Lord.
board games with you during an event at school. That never happened.
Really?
That
Never
never happened. I know for a
If it-
fact.
If it helps, Saba, it is the color I chose for SCP.
Oh my God. I can't remember who was green and who was like. No, you weren't yellow. See this. What making me frustrated is I don't even remember what color you chose in SCP, which makes it hurt even more. Give me
The
a
knife.
couple seconds.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember everybody but Grant, which puts me at the part where it's like, why can't I remember Grant? Is it
What
because
the
is it
fuck?
because is it well no, is it because
We lived just you and I for a year.
excuse you, Bobby was
Oh.
there.
See, I told you these
No, I'm
things are
talking.
bad. Give me
Oh
five
yeah, as I'm about to say, wait, never mind. We were both
As always,
We
and
were
you
as
forgot
always.
that.
Well, cause I think
I'm
I think I
crying.
remember.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
Green?
Yeah, it's green,
Was
right?
it green?
Yeah, it's green.
Oh, I thought Dave was green for some reason.
No, Dave was like blue, but the reason why I was like
Let
that
me
can't
write
be
all this
right.
stuff down. This is too much for me to remember. Give me a second.
I'm gonna write this down. The reason I was like, no, that can't be true, because I thought green, but I was like, no, is that just because I associate Grant with Gumshoe? And so I was like not trusting my fuck.
color's green.
No, exactly, and that's why I was like, man, maybe I just can't trust my own memories.
All right, Lawrence, you're red. I'm green. We gotta do Mario Luigi.
Yes, I'm finally player one.
Oh, still player two.
After years of playing Luigi.
There we go. I am now officially noting all of this stuff down because I'm an incompetent human being.
Just in case, like, someone puts a gun on your head and asks you.
What's my favorite
your-
color?
What's my favorite? Wait. So wait. Hold up. Based on that, one of us is holding a gun to your head.
Lord, I would have already
am.
been dead.
I love the idea of it's one of us that's holding a gun to your head for some reason. Like I don't
Zach
even.
just likes to
Zach.
incur violence on me in general.
No, obviously not. You piece of shit.
Hey, you literally
What the
said
hell?
a couple minutes ago that you're just imagining you full punching me in the face.
That's because we were talking about the magic, and that wasn't a few minutes ago. That was like a fucking hour ago. We were
Okay, well,
talking
so
about the
it was like a
magic
few
system.
minutes ago.
We were talking about the magic system forever, and then you go like, and then I'm like, "What? How do you feel about this, Saba?" And then Saba goes, "What were we talking about?"
No, I said I said, are we talking about the magic system? And then he cut me off. I was gonna say about the
Oh.
magic system in the context of tabletop, but he just got mad at me so quickly. I didn't finish my sentence.
All right, I will admit maybe I did get mad
Uh-huh.
too quickly.
Uh-huh.
Because the sentence I heard was the sentence I heard was, "What are we talking about?" And then that's what I responded to.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, cover up my shame with another
Alright.
question not directed at me, Grant, please. Thank you.
Zach.
Yeah, so I have to answer the question about the three of you.
Info.
No! Damn
No,
it.
yeah, it's okay. You have to say everyone else's.
I had to say everybody else's credit card. Why would I know that?
I don't know. Why would you know that?
No reason.
Zach.
Anyway, there definitely was an ulterior motive for game night. To look-
Just stealing everyone's credit card.
To look through everybody's wallets to steal their credit card information.
Oh,
Nope!
God.
I'm alive. The little plaque dude died. All right, what's my question?
All right. What's the first movie you saw together?
Oh shit!
This is funny because I've only seen, I think, one.
So with Saba, I'm assuming it's Red Line or something, because it would have to be during one of the movie nights, so it'd be one of the DVDs I own.
Oh no, Zach.
No, really?
Oh no. It's...
Oh no! Oh
I literally
no!
just said I
Oh,
think I
no.
only watched one movie with you.
No, exactly, and that's why I'm like, yeah, it must be something during movie night. Wait,
Oh.
wait,
no.
hold up, Saba, are you counting the stuff with Skolnick?
No.
Okay, you're not. Okay, because I'm about to say, I believe we both watched Alien together.
No, well, that okay. That's okay, but
That
I
one I'm
count
not
that as
counting.
Maybe on a technical level, but like the movie I'm thinking about.
Was it
Or
a
not
movie
that.
that I showed you?
No.
What the fuck?
Kind of not.
What?
You had not watched this movie prior.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Oh, it was after I did the thank you speech, because I remember Chris paid for everybody's tickets. Fuck, what movie was that? That wasn't Knives Out. Was it Knives Out? That wasn't Knives Out, was it?
You have a donut. And
Oh, it was Knives Out.
It was Knives Out.
Yay! Holy shit, dude, I had a panic attack.
That's also my first movie with everyone else too.
yay.
So-
All right, so now I gotta think of Lawrence. So it definitely would have been something I showed you, because that was before we started going to the movies together. It's not JoJo. That's not a movie.
That is certainly one of the first things that you showed me as roommates and friends.
Was it The Thing?
Was it it?
Was it?
Hey,
Lawrence?
No, I'm trying to think. It's like,
Oh, do you remember?
Who?
Do I remember?
Doctor
What?
Who?
Yeah, do you remember what our first
I-
movie was?
I might have an idea. I think it was it.
No, the new
I
the new
actually
one?
say it? I said it is it.
Yeah, that's why this was like.
No, it's
Oh,
definitely
bro.
no, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't it, because it came out in 2018, right?
No, 2017, like September-ish.
No.
So you're
I
telling
gotta
me
double
I
check.
get the
There is no way that we saw it first. Because I
It came out
definitely
on September 8th, 2017.
I definitely, without a shadow of doubt in my mind, definitely showed you something first.
But if you think about it, like when we moved in together, that's around the same time it got released.
Was it?
Yeah, 'cause
No.
The semester began the
Wait,
fall
because you
semester
just said
began-
September 2017, right?
No, September.
Yeah, that's why I said September. Man, maybe you're right.
But again, I'm like 85% sure. I'm not 100%. I'm 85% sure. I could be wrong.
So I'll count that as me being wrong, cause or whatever. But just I 100% thought it was The Thing.
I think the thing came later.
Okay, I will
Well, it
trust
seems
you
like
on
both
that.
of you guys are
Obviously.
confused. I don't know who's a reliable source.
Well, it's fine. It's not like we're keeping points or anything, so it doesn't really matter.
True.
It's
All right,
not
and
that
now
stuff up.
Grant. Fuck. Shit.
See, mine was easy because I've only hung out with you for like a couple.
Yeah, I'm about to
months
say
before
we didn't really hang out prior to you like latching on to being invited and then latching on to.
latching on, huh?
Oh, right. So, all right, that was definitely a Freudian slip. That's my bad. But with
It's pretty
Grant,
tricky 'cause between
Grant, can you
me, Zach, and
Grant, do you remember?
done stuff together?
I am between two, and I'm not
Sure, which one was first?
sure- Yeah, which one was earlier?
Can you give? Because I have two as well in my mind.
Okay.
Can you give me? Can you give me a hint as to whether or not one or both of the one or two of the ones you have in mind were in theaters versus me showing you like from my DVD collection?
They were not in theaters.
Both of them, both of the ones you're thinking of were not in theaters.
Like, we didn't go see it in a theater, no.
I don't like how you answered that. All right, based on how you answered that, I'm afraid that my answer is probably wrong because my answer was I was gonna say Redline.
No.
No, shit. What was it?
Well, hold on. Let me, because
This would have been this would have been when we first moved in together, right?
Yeah.
And this was after like you and Jordan were like, hey, you should move in. We should all move in together. And then Jordan was like, nah.
Yeah.
And so it's like I'm trying to think of like one of the first things I feel like I would have showed you if it was me showing you not in theaters would have been Redline because your typical like cadence and excitement makes it seem like you would enjoy that movie.
To be honest, actually, now that you mention it, you might be right. Because
what were you gonna say?
I was thinking, well, because I was thinking, I saw it with like Bobby when Bobby was there, but then I remembered that that was the second time I watched it.
Because I
thought
showed
that
you
was my
first.
Time. You showed me first. Now that I remember, and that was a very fun time. My thing was, the
Saba, what are you
Witch
sending
or
me?
Vitch?
Huh?
Saba, what are you sending me?
I just thought that was funny. I was like, I
So
like
you-
sending.
Wait, give me a quick second, Grant.
All right.
I'd like to report an
I
incident.
remember.
Do you
watching
know
The Witch.
who did it? Sir, 8 people have been murdered. That's really good, Saba. All right, so sorry, Grant. Please continue.
I couldn't hear what Lawrence was saying. What did you say, Lawrence?
Oh, I was just saying. I remember watching The Witch with you guys.
The
Yeah,
Vivitch.
fuck that movie.
That wasn't.
I mean, that one
Oh.
wasn't bad. Fuck Gerald's game.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
dude.
Agreed.
I
Sit back.
loved showing you guys Gerald's game. That was great.
You were not. You
Yikes.
left the room when that scene came on.
And I remember I being like, that's kind of weird.
I'm gonna go to the
You-
bathroom real quick, guys.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm like, well, we could pause it.
And I'm like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then no one knew me well enough yet to call me on my bullshit. And I was literally just standing. Like, I did go into my bathroom in case they were suspicious about the doors not opening and closing. And I fucking waited. And then I heard everybody in the other room go, oh, at the degloving scene. And then I came back out, and with my most shit-eating grin, I was like, so how'd it go?
Fucking hate that shit.
Oh, it was so good. I loved it. Oh, that was great. So what? Wait, so that was one of them. Oh no, the Vivitch or wait, no, it wasn't Vivitch or Gerald's game because we definitely watched Gerald's game afterwards.
We watched it back to back.
Because the Vivitch was like on Netflix or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, we should watch the Vivitch. What was the other one you were gonna guess? Because you said you were between two.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Because I went to a Skolnick
'Cause
screening.
because you had to watch it for Skolnick's, and you're like, fuck this movie, and Bobby and I are like, hell yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, I do vaguely remember
Large
that.
Marge.
Large Marge, the ghost. Spoilers.
Ghost.
Oh my god, I did the same fucking thing I did when I was a kid. I immediately left the area that I was supposed to
Yes.
go. Oh, I hate hate everything in the universe. Anyway,
You just kind of walk around in circles when you're.
I'm talking about stuff. So anyway, that was all
That's
three.
right.
I think I did pretty well on all three of my answers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, Lawrence, Grant, you're next.
Dream job?
So you have to answer the
Shit.
dream job for the three of us. I know Lawrence's.
Lawrence is the one I'm not sure on.
Wait, so what's Saba's?
Well, I assume a writer, an author.
Yeah, I might as well just go with that. I don't really have a
Saba?
dream
That's
job
not
in
your
my mind.
dream job to be a writer. We talked
No,
about
no.
this, didn't we?
I have no clue, Zach. You remind me, please. Refreshing myself on my own opinion.
I swear to God, I remember us having a conversation about something similar to this of like, what would our dream jobs be? And you were telling me that you wanted to be one of those people who like built like worlds and stuff like that and then just let other people like take them and work on them. That's what I remember. Was I wrong?
I don't think so. I don't think that was the thing. I
Okay.
think we were just talking about how we like to work.
Oh.
Maybe.
I was talking
Yeah.
about my dream job. So I guess I must have assumed that you were also talking about your dream job. I like this guy's name, by the way, Cuzzle, because he's a Koopa puzzler. It does give negative implications in my mind as to what he does in his free time, but still.
I think I'm like on the
Oh.
border though, Grant, between like writing and voice acting right now. I don't know which one I like more.
Oh, cool.
Your dream
Yeah.
job being a voice
It's a
actor?
dream
That's
job, so do
insane.
both.
I'm about to say, you
Yeah,
could just do
both.
both. That's what dreams mean.
There you go. That's my dream.
All right.
Zach,
Yes.
idea man.
Well, okay. I do remember that one time, excuse me, when I was very little, and I got to meet I got to meet Mr. Warburton.
Mister.
I got to meet Mr. Warburton.
meet-
Fuck. Stop. I'm trying to think. I got to meet Professor
Do not
Warburton,
more Mr.
and
I
it
got
was
to eat.
Oh.
and it was really great because one of the things he talked about was or one of the things he showed was like, yeah, and this is the room where we come up with our ideas, and it was literally just this like regular ass boardroom where he was like, yeah, we all just like lock ourselves in this room for hours and hours on end and we just go insane. And I was like, that's amazing, I want that so much.
Dream job.
Dream job.
Do, do, do.
Hello, new person in chat. We're doing the newlywed game where we're just talking about things we remember about each other. But yeah, Grant, that's a pretty good one. Alternatively, I might say like a creative director of like an indie studio,
Well,
but like not an indie
As you've
studio.
said,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, as you've said, you just want to mirror Campbell's life.
I basically just want Campbell's life, which is why I keep threatening to eat him.
Oh,
Yes.
yikes.
Eat the dream.
We're doing
Eat the
good.
dream.
If
Person
I-
in chat.
If I eat him enough, I get his life. That's how it works.
I don't know. Zach, on the other hand, might be a cannibal, so I don't know how he's feeling right now.
Cannibalistic, really.
Clearly cannibalistic.
Do you remember my dream job?
Oh fuck.
If Grant doesn't remember, he can tag me in because I remember your dream job.
Storyboard artist.
That goes on the bottom, Zach. Yeah, good job.
That is my professional job.
Not your dream job.
Okay, but not your dream.
job. They're
Would it also
very
be like a?
different.
Would it also be like a creative?
Nope.
Director,
Does that count?
designer.
So, I mean, it sort of counts, but there's a big detail, at least I remember, about your dream that Grant is kind of missing, which I don't know if Grant would even know this.
We were discussing
know
it in
nothing.
stream, but then again, it might have been like before 7 o'clock when we discussed
Right,
it.
where Grant
Where
wouldn't have been
Grant
here
would
yet.
join in.
So I don't know, if you want to give it to
Yeah.
him, if you want to give it to
We
him, you
have an
can.
answer.
If you want to give it to him, you can, and then I will give what I remember it to be.
Well, what do you remember it to be?
I remember you saying that you wanted to be the creative director, like you wanted to be one of those people at Pixar who like makes the movies, like they're the director of the Pixar movie. That's what I remember.
Does that mean I haven't told you guys my new dream job?
So, do you want to? So, by the way, Lawrence, real quick before you say that, just to give you a perspective on how long it's been since we've talked about dream jobs. The last time you and I talked about our dream jobs, Malia was sitting on the couch sleeping.
Oh wow, that's like a long time.
Yeah, so that's how long ago it was. But I remember clear as day you telling me that. Because I remember you said you wanted to be a director at Pixar. I said I wanted to be a video game director, so I was like, yo, me too. And then Malia was like, I want to be a firefighter, and I was like, that came out of nowhere, but that's cool.
Bobby and I were like just jerking each other off in the room.
I don't remember you guys being there. I kind of remember it just being the three of us for some reason, but I don't remember why.
We were probably gone.
That's weird because like both you, Zach and Grant, you guys kind of got my the professional side of my dream job. Well, actually, no, it's not technical. I wouldn't call it a dream job because professionally, that's what I want to do because that's where the money is.
But dream.
Where the rich
But
is.
the dream job is basically what I'm doing right now, which is doing my own projects, telling my own stories, having no boss tell me what to do.
So what you want is universal basic income.
Yes, that's basically what I want. I don't want to work for money. I just want to work to do something cool. That's why I like Saba's project, because it's cool.
Yay!
It's cool and small enough so I can feel like I'm making a presence in there.
And look, dude, and I would be helping you. You would be like the art director, so you could like boss me around.
You could boss me around. It's not the fact that there's a boss involved that bothers Lawrence. It's the fact that he's not the boss apparently. That's good. I'm about to say.
You guys got it wrong, though.
I'm about to say, like, professionally, because, like, I mean, that kind of makes sense for, like, the context of, like, what we would have talked about. But that is quite interesting, because now that you mention it, it's like, yeah, dude, I kind of wish I could do, well, no, I would still want to be making games, but I would love to be making games and then not have to worry about, like...
Deadlines.
Well, no, deadlines would still exist, because people die. But, like... It would be more along the lines of like me not having to worry about like, okay, is this indie game we're making going to have to make like $1 million in order to break even? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the type of thing I would like to avoid.
Like you could make a good game that you really like, or rather, you can make a game that you like, or a game that you don't really like, but you can profit off of it.
Exactly.
Which in my dream, I don't want that choice. I don't want to make that choice. Just make it fun.
Make it
Alright.
fun.
It's fun.
Make it fun.
This was good. That was a good topic. We have half an hour left, so we probably have enough for probably the rest of us to finish up.
All right.
Because that'd be Lawrence and Saba each have to go.
Oh yikes!
Because that was
Can't you
because
skip me.
no, Saba, you're part of the stream, part of the crew.
Well, I appreciate that sentiment, but I feel bad.
So who cares?
Okay, fine, just go. He doesn't.
Who
care.
cares?
Just
I
go
don't.
back,
I don't
go.
remember anybody's fucking. I don't remember anybody's fucking favorite Pokemon. You don't see me being like, oh, we should stop. It's good content.
We live together, we die together, and we cry together.
Yikes.
Anyways, Lawrence,
Friendly
first kiss.
First
Did
kiss.
you and your spouse first kiss? Favorite food?
So Lawrence has to answer for the three of us.
Yeah.
Zach is pasta.
You know what? That answer is so obvious. You have to be more specific.
Your your favorite pasta is.
No, exactly. Yes, that's what I want you to answer. Because I
You
have
made it all.
definitely told you.
Could it be as simple as that, or is it more complicated?
I think. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
it's either that or something crazy specific.
Like,
In which case, I think I remember the anecdote.
Sheet. I get played a safe answer and say mac and cheese.
Close. I will give it to you. It's breaded baked mac and cheese.
Breaded baked.
Breaded
Okay, there you go. That's what I was thinking in my head. Is it that specific?
But yeah,
I
well, because
remember-
it's like I consider like Kraft mac and cheese to be mac and cheese, and that's definitely not my favorite. However, breaded baked mac and cheese is perfect.
I remember you
Good breaded
telling
baked
me
mac and
about
cheese.
like this one restaurant in like New York or something where you were like, it was perfect.
Oh God, I do remember that. We
You were
never.
like, it was beautiful.
Literally, Dad like worked his ass off to get us into that seat, and then I ate it, and like the place was crowded and felt terrible, and it's like, oh,
I wasn't sure if you're gonna be like, yeah, that specific dish.
yeah, no, definitely not that one in particular, because I feel like the spirit of this question is the type of food. All right, so Lawrence has to answer for Grant and Saba now.
Oh man. Oh, I
I'll-
absolutely don't know Saba's.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna.
You can
say,
still take a
was it-
guess.
Was
I
it
was,
quite
like, gonna-
possibly what you got from the Chinese SCP cafe stall?
No, it's not my favorite food, but I do like that soup.
Shit.
Because it's like I would have to I would say like cultural foods of mine are some of my favorite, but like that's impossible kind of for you guys to know.
Well, I think that this
So-
is an interesting opportunity to see what Lawrence would guess.
Assume is me.
Well, not assume necessarily, but guess is your favorite food. I think
Sure,
that
Lawrence.
I think that
Throw-
that is a good option.
Toast sandwich.
Toast sandwich. Or
Toast.
smidgen of jelly.
Smidgen.
Oh man, I'm gonna guess Grant's favorite dish.
You didn't
is-
guess Saba's.
Whoa, I'm doing this in order.
Okay. Sorry.
he's stalling.
I'm stalling. I'm gonna guess from based off of SCP that it's miso soup.
It's not, but
Then why did you guys order this stuff?
I like miso soup. But it's
I
not my
couldn't think of
favorite.
any other nice soups to
Similar. I mean, you're kind of close in that as Saba, it's my culture. It's a cultural food.
I know it was, I knew it was around there.
It's ramen.
Ramen.
It's ramen.
Everybody knows
that it's ramen.
49-cent
Ooh.
ramen.
49-cent ramen.
Specifically.
That's
No,
great.
no, I know Grant has higher taste, so
50-cent ramen.
You are correct.
Sorry, what was it?
No, he said $1.50 ramen.
Sick.
the expensive ramen that I occasionally get.
When you're feeling real spicy,
When I'm
feeling
when you
adventurous.
just got your paycheck in.
when you're particularly gumshoe that day.
Oh no.
Gumshoe.
All right. So I mean that was a guess for each of us. That was pretty good.
Oh, I didn't
Wait, you didn't guess
Saba's
Saba's.
yet.
You didn't guess.
Oh, sorry. I forgot you skipped over her. Or not skipped over, but like talked about her and then didn't answer. My bad.
Which is, man, I know nothing about your cultural food, so I'm just gonna guess
Yeah.
a food that I just know off the top of my
Okay.
head. I'm just
Haggis.
gonna say cereal.
Haggis?
Fruit Loops to be specific.
No.
Shit.
No, not close.
Shit.
It's okay, Lawrence. I
Oh, that's
didn't
the
really
best I
have any
got.
expectations for this. Wait, you gotta go legitimate then. What's Grant's?
Didn't he already
Oh,
answered?
like actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would say I would accept a couple answers. Mochi,
I like the
shrimp
mochi
tempura.
one, too.
Ooh,
Uh,
okay.
Have you had
Mm,
skimen?
cool.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Sukimen?
Excuse me.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the thing where it's basically ramen, but the noodles are separate and you dip it in the broth. Can't pronounce it.
Excuse me.
Here, let me look this up. I can't be claimed as incompetent.
Well,
That's
No.
definitely not how that's definitely wrong. That's also wrong. Okay. Pronunciation. Tell me how. Yeah, it's just.
Show me the money.
show me the money.
I will just text you what the word is because I don't want to screw this up.
Is this you guessing? Like, what are you doing?
No. I just want to see if he got it. If he knows
What?
what this is.
What did you say? Sorry, I was full screen.
Oh, I
Oh,
said
tsukemen.
yes. Yes. Because I was
Okay.
listening to some people who live in like Japan, and they're like, dude, tsukemen is better than ramen, in their opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they're like, it's
Teach
just.
their own.
Well, I'm about to
It's
say,
just a more
well, they're
concentrated
wrong,
concept.
but you know.
they're wrong. No, I mean,
Ooh.
teach their own. It kind of, I don't know.
Snack basket. Wait, so
I
what
wouldn't
is
say
it then?
best. Tsukemen.
No, okay,
Tsukemen.
Tsukemen. But anywho, what was your favorite? I know you were talking about shrimp tempura, mochi,
Oh,
I
he was
would-
saying
yeah, I
that
mean,
there's
yeah,
multiple answers.
multiple answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would accept dango.
Oh man, I don't.
Just like a lot of Japanese food.
Just
I
the
would accept
entirety.
the
My knowledge
entirety
in-
of Japanese.
My knowledge in Japanese cuisine isn't as strong.
Yakitori.
You I actually don't like yakitori that much.
Well, that's pretty hilarious.
Uh,
it's not all Japanese food, Grant.
You mean
That's why I didn't say all. I
You-
said
you
I would
mean
accept a large variety.
you mean
Okay, okay.
yucky Tory? Yucky.
Fuck.
I don't know. I thought it would be funny. Never mind. Apparently not.
But anywho,
So Saba, what's yours?
That is, yeah.
Crackling rice soup.
The pronunciation,
crack?
I'm not gonna crack.
I said crackling rice soup.
Oh, I think you just said
Oh.
crack.
Yes, Saba's favorite food is fucking crack cocaine. Everybody knows this.
Obvious.
Dude, what kind of life have I been living? I don't even know anymore.
The one of a writer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But like the name, putting aside the name, is basically like a stew that consists of like walnuts and like pomegranate and stuff and chicken. It's pretty weird.
For the sake of the stream, I think you should say the name.
Okay, fine. It's called Fisinjun.
Fisinjun?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay, great.
I just
Tempt
want to
with
look
me.
up pictures.
It's like brown.
It has to be this,
But
right?
how do you
it's made-
spell it?
Frick. I don't freaking.
I would say, if we're discussing food, I want to see pictures of this thing.
We gotta see this now.
I want to see pictures of
Aha.
Fisinjun. I want to see pictures of the Rasengan.
Spider-Man.
Here, let me. I mean, we never actually drizzle pomegranates on top of it, but here, I can give you. I can copy this image and
There you
you
go.
guys can see it. I'll put it on there.
Get us pictures of man.
Oh man.
Just a man.
Big pictures of soup.
There you
that
go.
Looks good.
Ooh.
Usually with rice and stuff.
Ooh.
Looks
Is
pretty
it
good.
like a spicy one or like what's the flavor?
No, it could
like?
be like sweet or tangy. It's just I don't even honestly know what to tell you, Grant. I can't relate it to any kind of food I've had.
It is so
Is it,
In,
unique.
like,
so it's like a
America?
savory flavor though.
It
It's like a
can be
savory flavor.
sweeter though,
Okay.
kind of,
Alright.
kind of. Depending on how much
pretty good.
pomegranate you put in it. Pomegranate paste.
All right, good.
Nice.
If only you guys lived closer to me and it wasn't COVID, I could take you out to Persian food.
And it wasn't COVID.
And it wasn't
True.
COVID.
I
You
would
said
like
about a lot of
to
things.
I would like to repeat something that I had said for actually 3 years when I was in California. But Lawrence probably remembers this. Everybody probably remembers this since I never shut the fuck up. But
From the bottom. I think it's on the bottom.
you
Yeah.
think it's on the bottom? But
I
it's
think it's on the
blue.
bottom. But it's also slightly green.
Oh shit, you right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't even see that it was slightly green. You right.
right.
I still haven't gone to go get good ramen.
True.
My favorite ramen that I had
guy.
was one in Berkeley, and it was right after I had taken a hike, and it was kind of like misty and cool. That's like I think the best possible way to have ramen, and like a
What, the temperature or the ramen being misty and cool?
No. The ramen's hot.
Okay, because you describe the ramen like it's a fucking mountaintop, and I'm like, what the hell are you
No,
talking about? Are you high?
I said I had the ramen after I went on a hike.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Dude,
Okay.
tonkatsu ramen. So good.
Okay, so, with 15 minutes left, it should be Saba's turn.
I can give you a freebie, Sab.
Dude, tell me. ask
Give
me
her a
what you
free-
guys'
give her a
favorite
freebie
Pokemon
and then
is. I know it.
Give her a free. You know what?
Well, I was
you
gonna
know what?
say
What is our
partial
favorite
freebie.
Pokemon?
Huh?
What is our favorite Pokemon? Let's see if you
Okay,
remember all of them.
Are you ready for this? You ready for this? So Zach,
Da da
Yours is
da 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 da
Metagross?
da. Fuck.
Grant uses Aggron,
Yes.
and Lawrence is Machamp.
Okay.
Hell
Well,
Yours is Ponyta.
Yeah.
wrong. It's oh shit. I thought it was Vulpix. Fuck. I can never keep all these fucking
Guys, I'm
criteria
so
straight in
proud
my
of this.
head.
I remembered it. I actually did it.
All right. Well, anyway, what's the softball for
Yeah.
Saba?
Partial freebie. Biggest fear.
Okay,
Ooh.
well,
Ooh.
Lawrence is easy. That's deep sea and spiders. Zach has
Wait,
to do with
is
death.
that wait? That's not his greatest fear though.
Greatest
Well, I was-
fear?
It's technically
The
it's not
unknown?
his greatest.
The unknown, the possibility he's gonna wake up and everything is fake.
There you go.
I don't know if that counts as the unknown, but yeah, that's it.
Okay, everything's an illusion. I told you Zach probably did death. The idea of that. Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. I don't. Grant, I don't. We talked about this.
I'll
I don't
accept
even
a
think I
couple
know.
answers. I think I've only told my true greatest fear to Zach.
I
I think
don't remember.
I remember.
As
I
soon as you
just-
said that, I noticed the mouse like really slow down, as if Zach was something thinking.
I can't. God damn it! I can't be like this all the time.
I don't know.
I have to
I think
remember
that's
these
what
things every
answer.
once in a while.
Grant, or do you not like heights?
Very good guess. That is correct. I don't like heights, but and that is probably like
I
the second worst fear.
can I
Zach.
okay, so I think I remember the conversation, right? But the answer doesn't make any sense to me. I think maybe for obvious reasons. Wasn't your greatest fear like dying before your loved ones or something? Or am I completely wrong on that?
The opposite.
You dying before your loved ones?
Of dying after them.
So loved ones dying first.
Oh, did I say it? Did I say it backwards? My bad.
I have because we have very differing views.
So Grant and I have literally polar opposite views on death. Where like, if I could live forever and just outlive all my family, it would hurt and it would be terrible, but I would definitely take it. Whereas Grant's like, if my family was like sick and dying, I would shoot myself in the head. And it's like, what are you talking about, you fucking madman?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Mine involves survival.
Mine involves death.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, let me ask you guys, because I think I've talked about mine a little bit. Do you guys know mine?
What is yours?
You want to guess?
Okay.
Guess.
Ocean.
Have we talked about it?
I believe we have.
I don't know if we
It is
have.
not ocean, but that stuff is
Damn
pretty
it.
frightening.
Black holes.
Yeah.
According to
Oh.
the
Heat
reaction
death
that
of
we
the
had.
You're getting there. It's not specifically black hole.
Spaghettification.
But it's
What?
Spaghettification is the process by which, like, if theoretically, if something gets sucked into a black hole, it gets pulled into a single atom thick, like, string as it gets pulled in. And apparently, according to theory, humans would remain conscious for a majority of that process.
Cool.
That's not cool. It's incredibly painful. You are literally getting pulled apart by gravity,
Zach,
dude.
the one on the top right goes in like the middle.
Yeah.
Is it Zach?
Thank you.
Beating this puzzle.
I'm taking my time. We got time.
Remember, so I said
Is
black holes is kind of
Is
close-ish.
it
Kinda
eternal
close.
darkness?
Space?
It's not space specifically.
Is it what Lauren said?
Is it space?
Darkness?
No, it's not. What did you just say, Lawrence? Eternal darkness?
Yeah.
No.
That was a good game.
Being lost in space, like in the movie Gravity.
No, I don't think I'd ever want to.
Suddenly teleporting into a
Well, I guess it's a
location
bit
that would
weird.
kill you.
No.
All right, I have that fear. But
It's
No,
Zach.
because I remember.
It's
us
Zach, your
talking about
greatest
it, but
fear
if,
is
If
Zach.
you guys don't remember, I said basically the concept of like where, or like the universe ending and like where I would be in relation to that.
what?
I said the heat death of the universe.
Like, when did you say? I'm not hearing
he
things
didn't
at all.
say that.
I said that earlier.
I heard that.
Heat
and
death
then
of the
you didn't
universe, but yes,
Say it
that
twice.
in correlation with like me as like an entity.
So
That's-
you
that stuff's scary.
experiencing the heat death of the universe.
Not even me experiencing it, but it's like the idea of like the end of the universe, and it's like, dude, I'm right now like living in this time. It's like, well, one, where would I be like after death, and by that point, where would I be at the end of the universe?
Fair.
Well, based on math, in the ground as dust.
True.
Finally.
Grant.
Return to the earth.
But yeah, I at a certain point, if you start talking to me about like what happens trillions of years after, like in space, I'm gonna be like, no, please. Please
Like,
no.
it's so weird because I have the exact opposite reaction of like, I'm like, yeah, dude, I want to see that. I don't want to think about what the heat death of the universe is gonna be like. If there's literally no opportunity for me to escape, I'd like to make it there.
I
But
don't.
yeah. I'm
After
fairly good.
after billions of years, maybe then I'll consider it having been enough time.
I just find I'm pretty proud because I don't think I'll ever forget Lawrence's.
Well, that wasn't even your
Then-
question.
No.
Oh wait,
I
no,
know,
it
but
was
Lawrence's-
it was her question. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was the question, but I would never
Yeah.
forget Lawrence's because we had anatomy together, and I think someone did something about spiders too.
Oh,
And I just remember, I don't know, I just remember Lawrence
it's
somehow
my
saying.
it's my one physical fear that I can't get over.
Yeah, and then I remember us
Right.
talking about because of Lawrence playing Outer Wilds and Giants Deep with like the deep ocean stuff and like water.
Oh yeah, that's also very true. Because shit knows what's down there.
I think.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah,
paying
I'm glad.
attention to the puzzle?
Yeah, but I'm also glad I kind of guessed Grant's. That's good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
kind
also
of did.
don't like
I
heights,
do.
Grant.
Dude, the heights suck, bro.
I don't like being forced onto hikes where if I look off to the side 1 foot away, if I were to stumble, I would die. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
This, when I went to
I agree.
when I went to the what's it called again? The Grand Canyon.
The
Great
Great
yeah.
Canyon, dude. That place is pretty sick. I love the
This
Great
big ass hole
Canyon.
in the ground.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite national landmark. The big ass hole in the
Big ass hole
ground.
The grand hole in the ground.
But yeah, I remember visiting the Grand Canyon and I just had jelly legs the whole way through. Just
Oh my
knowing
God.
that if I peek over the edge, it's miles down.
Yeah,
I
see,
never want to go.
what's unfortunate is I can force myself to go do it. I just don't. I don't know how much I like it.
You
Like
don't
I
wanna.
went to Zion, and it's like
Zion National Park, that's also a very nice place.
And there was like a thing where like towards the top you could go stand on top and like see the entire thing at the bottom. Like that was a cool experience, but just as long as I'm like 5 feet away from that edge, okay? If you put me to that edge, there's a chance that I will grab you and throw you off.
What the
Just to
fuck?
save myself.
Why would you murder somebody?
No, just it's like if someone were to
It's
kind of
pretty
push
epic.
me towards there, I would slingshot and like push myself back while pushing you forward.
Can I take this very deep and very personal conversation to kind of a weird place for a moment? Because I'm remembering a conversation.
Sure.
I'm remembering a conversation, and I believe Grant was there, so I wanted to see if he remembered.
Oh boy.
Yes, Saba.
The other one isn't. Yeah. Okay.
So
You got it.
Grant, do you recall prior to me ever playing Ace Attorney? Do you remember the only time I've out loud stated the one way that I'd be willing to die? It was mostly as a joke, but it was still pretty funny to me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is it the one that I proposed?
I don't remember what you proposed.
Shit.
Do you want? I mean, who cares? Like, just say it, right?
The one that I proposed was because this was when you were getting into SCP, and you were telling me about the dude named Joe or whatever who was just completely anti-memetic.
Yeah, like no one could
And I was
remember
like-
anything about him. Yeah.
And I was like, well, what about that? And you were like,
Right, because it should be noted that Joe is also immortal.
yeah, he can't die. And so I was like, all right, what if that was you? Would you want to die then? And you were like,
And I was like, maybe. Yeah, okay. So technically, I guess that would count, given the statement that I made. But nah, I don't remember, and it was definitely at a game night or something. But it was just like, I don't remember what it was. I was just in one of those stupors because it was super late at night. Like, this was one of those game nights where, like, fucking Terrence, Miles, and Malia stayed until, like, fucking 3 a.m. And we were all just, like, talking about whatever. And I don't remember what it was, but the topic got on to big titty anime girls. And I was just kind of delirious. And I was like, yo, the only way I want to die is to have a woman like boob hat me, but then her tits are so massive that they snap my neck instantly.
Oh my god.
And I remember everybody looked at me, and I was delirious, so I was like, yeah. And that was it.
What a guy.
It was. Oh god, I still remember that because unfortunately I don't remember exactly how I delivered the line because sometimes I deliver lines pretty well, and if I could just remember how I said it that one time, perfect. Like it would be so good.
Fulfillment. You can die.
Exactly, and so now on that very short list of ways that I'm willing to die, I can add dying for Pearl, who doesn't exist. So thank Christ.
But I
Like you
voiced
did.
Pearl. So
I would definitely not
Die for
die for you,
Saba.
Saba. And I want you to know that that's not me being insulting. Like, there are
He
pretty
won't
much,
die for anybody except himself.
except for maybe my kids one day, but I can't make that statement now because I don't have kids. You know what I mean?
It's true. Well, I was gonna say, like, if I could kind of like act like Pearl and like cause you to somehow inadvertently want to kill yourself.
What do you kill myself? How does me killing myself save Pearl?
What if
Well,
you're
dude,
what if you're
it can happen.
blindfolded and someone has a gun to Saba's head
And
I'm
she's
talking
just
like Pearl.
talking.
and you're talking and she's talking like Pearl?
No, obviously not.
Well, what if you were drugged up?
Oh, God. I
Listen,
hate
I'm
you.
already holding up Saba for one reason that she mentioned earlier. Might as well get you in on it too, Lawrence. You want to help?
Absolutely.
Gun to both of
Listen.
our heads. I either have to
Yeah.
choose myself to die or Saba.
Or Pearl's voice. Like,
Pearl.
No,
in
but
in any capacity.
in a very legitimate sense, I know Pearl's not real. Period. So you are going to die.
But then, what if
Oh, no.
we're like, all right, we'll delete the YouTube channel.
So
We'll delete all instances that you can look up of Pearl's voice.
so.
Like Pearl vanishes
Pearl
from
does
existence.
not exist. Pearl gets shot with the anti-god gun. You know she exists, but no one else does.
Oh, then who cares? I don't give a shit. I'll have my memories. I'll have my memories of Pearl.
This will be even worse. course. So you know who she is, but and like it exists for everyone else, and they can all see and hear her. But wherever you look, it'd be like the Black Mirror thing, where you can't actually.
The thing
see
you
or
guys
hear.
don't realize is that the other side of this conversation is me dying. Yes, I would let Pearl evaporate from the universe because she's not real.
Zach, if you had Tiny Hitler in your pocket,
It's a clone. It's different.
is it?
But Zach,
according to Oni, like 2 weeks later, yes.
but
Is
Zach,
it?
would you die to not let chimps drown?
I would definitely let chimps drown before I died.
You
But
son of a
Zach,
bitch.
I had prepared for this all along, and I have.
You piece
And
of
it comes
shit.
full circle.
I hate you. I hate everything. Oh god.
That's
All right.
good. So good.
Good stream.
That was a very good stream. All right, we definitely got some good footage going on there.
Well, we got some good audio. I mean, the footage is mostly you wandering around.
Yeah, well, that's still footage. All right.
True.
It really is just mostly me wandering around. I'm so upset. What did I do during this stream? I finished.
You went to the
You
brain.
beat the boss.
No, I'm about to say the first thing that I did was the train, and that took like fucking 40 minutes. And then after that was the brain, where I beat the boss of the brain. And then after that, I wandered around for a while. Man.
You grind.
I grinded Grant's audio,
You got
apparently.
2 levels. Apparently.
We updated your defenses, even though you wanted.
It's true. I got huge. I got like slightly
got
subpar
a
defense
Luigi.
now.
We updated your
Luigi 6.
drivers.
All right, we're done. I'm gonna watch Lupin the Third. Good night,
we
everybody.
each other. Good night, everyone.
We'll be back tomorrow at 8. Obviously, doing more.
Well, 5
What do you
p.m.
call
for
it?
us.
Right. Well, if I 8 EST. Sorry. But yeah. Oh, Grant, real quick before we leave. I could probably stop streaming at this point.